So, welcome to the most controversial game of 2020, The Last of Us Part 2, which, as of lately, I am the only one who've sat through a good couple of hours. Yeah, just
standard.
Shove it.
And so, we're going to be...
That noise he made was worse than me saying word.
That is not the response I thought you was going to come out with.
I'm guessing no one wants any of them on.
Please no.
Invert, no.
Please no.
The intro pic, sexy as fucking 4K.
I don't even know what the intro pic is.
I think he means when it shows Ellie like covered in blood when you first load up the game. I think that's what you mean, surely.
I'm not going to
lie.
lie.
But either way, welcome Dan to the stream.
I thought he meant starting soon. Look, that's what I thought he meant.
Oh, yeah, because...
It's all possible.
Yeah, everything's a kink these days, let's be honest. People can just make something out of anything like that. But either way, yes, this game has
questionable
questionable reception this game has received. I like that. You actually gave me an idea of what to say. Literally, like, again, me personally, I'm really deep into the campaign. I'm pretty sure I've only got like 5 hours left of the story, and I like the game.
How deep?
Well, you'll see.
Sounds like it's quite deep.
It does. Should have put the wellies.
But actually, you might need them. It does rain a lot in this game.
Oh.
But again, like we'll get into it when we get past spoiler territory, as it does take a good hour or so for the ball to get rolling. I mean, you might find that it rolls pretty quick, but I'm telling you, when you obviously know what's coming, but we won't say until you obviously see it.
I reckon it might annoy me because you can't even say much till it comes out.
You can't say till it happens, no! Just take each moment as you get it, basically.
Oh, he's an old guy, he's an old dude.
Actually, this part right here is probably just a few moments after Last of Us 1. This is Joel recounting the story of what happened.
Well, he's still got his salt and pepper beard, big fan.
Basically. It's only when you get the 4-year time skip.
Oh.
This, I will say, this bit here, when they show you the first game with these graphics, I did love that, honestly. But then, I've seen some people say it's ugly, and I'm like, shut up. Like, what do you mean?
I think when the game's this successful, though, literally everything, there'll be someone who hates everything about it.
People are genuinely, this is a game where people are literally looking for things to pick on. And again, I will talk about it.
I would like to see where it ranks. It's only been out, 4 days? It must be up there with some of the most top sellers in this amount of time period.
Probably top refunded.
Top sellers, yeah, but then when you see the really salty reviews where people are literally ranking this game lower than E.T. the game, that's when you're like, well, hang on a minute, E.T. the game's not even really playable, like, but this is playable. It's just because they're salty because of, again,
you can't complete E.T.
We should stream it.
But why?
We should
Why would you?
stream it.
Oh, we should.
There's a point to playing this game. There is no fucking point to playing E.T. All important character.
Could we stream
That'd be
Atari?
fun.
Is that
Because we've got an Atari and E.T. downstairs.
How is playing with one of those oversized hairdryers possibly fun?
Well, let me show you.
No, the
F is for friends.
No.
What do you do?
He got a record for the
most cancelled pre-order.
He did.
Oh my god.
Really?
And already, it's not even been out for a week. Like, it will turn a week old tomorrow.
What I bought,
and it's already getting the most
today,
trade-ins.
which is the special edition, that was someone's pre-order that they didn't bother going picking up, and it was just
show
there.
off the case real quick.
Yeah, that was a pre-order. Fun
Nice little double-edged sword-looking picture of Ellie, and character we'll get into later. That's definitely caused the most controversy online. We'll talk about her in a sec because we haven't even got to it yet.
Is this in the first game?
Yeah, again, everything he's saying here is the first game being recreated in the new game's graphical style, and I think that looks pretty sick.
Although I will say, it's been playing now for a good 2 minutes, and I've not pressed the button.
Yeah, because you want to soak it in. This isn't boring.
You are one of the most impatient people ever.
I hate it when they make it long at the beginning. I just want to do something
It's to make it feel cinematic.
Oh, you like God of War then? Because you literally watched the cutscene, then you played the cutscene.
Yeah, see, that would
No,
be
but
great.
there are moments like
That's
that in
pretty
this
cool,
game.
actually.
There are quick time events that happen in cutscene in this game because all the cutscenes are in engine. There are no pre-rendered
Yeah, I was about to say that
cutscenes.
pre-rendered.
You can skip the cutscenes, however, when you do, you'll get a loading screen because, in a way,
Yeah,
where the
you have to
cutscenes are
wait
in
them,
engine,
yeah.
they mask the loading screen, which is a really creative technique for hiding loading screens that I think more games should do, in all honesty. Like, again, like, they flex that the PS5, for instance, is going to have an SSD, which will mean no load times, but again, the techniques for no load times technically already exist. Jak and Daxter had no load times, that was a fucking PS2 game.
Yeah, some of them are a bit
But when
cuntish though, like Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, you played that?
Yes.
Yeah, when you go from one area to the other, it's a bit meh.
But it's still possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
It's not when they like when you watch them flex about no load screens on the PS5. Don't you think though? But we have had it before.
I'm not gonna lie, it gives me a boner. So,
Oh.
yeah, no loading times is going to.
But again, we've had
Also-
games with no load times before.
Yeah, but literally every game.
Yeah, every
no
game.
loading. Now, I mean, this is going to be fan-dabby-tastic.
I was gonna say Fandabby Dozy.
Oh.
So close.
But this game does have a few load times. However, they are really good. Like really good. Like Doom Eternal good. You know, like with Doom
Ooh,
Eternal, when
right.
we died and it literally went 99, 100, you could press X and continue.
That was good.
There's moments like that in this game.
SpongeBob's loading time is a problem.
Anyway,
That's a
you can
problem.
play now.
I have time.
So yeah, Joel in this scene here, again, this is like moments after the first game, has just told Tommy what has happened,
Oh,
why he didn't let the Fireflies do what they needed to do with Ellie to create the cure for mankind, and now you're riding back to Jackson to go meet up with Ellie. And yeah, Red Dead vibes. Well, don't you think Tommy as well looks like Billy Ray Cyrus? One of my mates, literally,
God.
when he saw Tommy's new design with the ponytail, he was like, it's basically Billy Ray Cyrus
has
sitting in
some
front of him.
tunes.
Oh no, don't.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Especially if
tunes.
Tommy was the one polishing the guitar, if it was Joel instead, but if Tommy was the one holding the guitar, you would be
Billy Ray
thinking,
Cyrus.
go on, play a bit of Achy Breaky
Don't.
Heart.
I was about to say
Don't
that.
break my heart, my achy breaky heart. Give us the Texas two-step while you're at it.
That looks pretty good.
Oh, graphically,
Pretty good.
Graphically, this game
Awesome.
is stunning. Like, this game, honestly, very clean 1080p 30 FPS. Yeah, unfortunately not 60. I have watched a modded video where someone managed to basically get this game. Like, there's a guy with a PS4 emulator, and he managed to get the ROMs for this game to run on his emulator on PC. He cranked up the game to 60 FPS, and I do wish they did it, but
It must have caused some problems.
yeah, I
For the
don't.
PlayStation.
I think if they did do it, then Harry's new PS4 Slim would sound like his old PS4.
I'd say
they
if
did.
it's on the Pro and you change it to
Boost mode.
yeah, it's a game
Yeah.
scale, not resolution. It should be fine.
Yes. But either way, absolutely stunning game. Again, we'll get into the controversy, but honestly, all the hate this game gets is because one, story, and two, people literally looking for stuff to pick on with this game, and it just boils down to absolute saltiness. Like literally, I could salt my chips with some of the things people are saying about this
The
game.
thing is, though,
where they're like,
there are its faults in.
There are no.
There are a lot of problems.
I'm not
with
saying
the
that
game,
there isn't,
is,
but
yeah.
I'm still saying half the things people are complaining about is them basically picking out.
They've
the
gone for a
crumbs.
couple of bold moves. Let's just
Bold
say that,
moves, but
yeah.
a bold move still can be not as bad as people make it.
I will be interested to see what people say of it in more like 2 months' time, when they've given it a bit of time to think about it.
Some people haven't. Some people, like Jason, have already snapped their discs.
Some people are snapping their discs to the fucking first game. It's like, okay, you can hate the second, but why are you going to go and abuse the first?
Because the first is easy to go replace. The second one's
Yeah, so I
50
was
quid
thinking
each
it's like
time.
50
That's
quid.
why, yeah.
At this point, I was talking about it with Harry earlier. Some people are abusing this game for clout. Because again, there is a YouTube channel that I've seen grow in popularity, and he's made 6 or 7 videos, and in all of his videos he has used this game to promote his new Fuck Naughty Dog hoodies
Oh, great.
that he sells for like $60 a
Wow.
pop.
Why would anyone buy that shit?
Because
Like,
this
seriously.
game is so bad, apparently. So fuck Naughty Dog. Let's sell hoodies to piss everyone off about them.
Like, you're just
It's
gonna
just-
run into someone on the street and they're gonna be like, "Who's Naughty Dog?" Oh, they made a shit game.
One.
Why the
One.
fuck?
The thing is that it's not so much the problem with him saying because he's just making money. It's more so the
No,
people
but
buying them.
That's
He's
what I
just
mean. Like,
making
why would
money
you
out
wear
of
it? That's what I mean. Like, why would you?
No,
buy
but
that?
again, like you
Could-
say,
could be designed nice.
No. It says "fuck Naughty Dog" on it.
when they've made good games before.
Yeah.
to wear that fuck Naughty Dog hoodie, you're essentially saying that
This
nothing
whole
they've
bit
produced
needs
is
to
good.
be there, though.
You're basically, to say fuck Naughty Dog is to say fuck Crash, because they originally
like
made it.
comparing
To
to
say
EA.
fuck Uncharted,
Oh, yeah, yes.
you know what?
EA are bad.
Damn good comparison right there. What?
There should
A
be a
company
fuck
can-
EA hoodie.
A company can
There
have
is.
one bad
There's
game.
gotta be.
There should
No,
be.
I
There's
don't
gotta
think
be.
that. I can look it up.
Because they are money whores. Like, have you seen The
They are
Sims?
money
There is
whores.
a DLC for DLC in The Sims. Like, seriously, it's a joke.
For such a basic game as well.
It's stupid.
That
It
is
is
scummy.
It is
I
ridiculous.
didn't know they were EA.
Yeah,
Sims.
EA.
Yeah, Sims is EA.
Oh, you should know just by the amount of DLC they produce for that shit.
I haven't played The Sims since like PS2. I've got Sims 4, but I haven't played it.
It was good back in the day, but now it's this. Yeah, they can't put half
Hey,
their
and
content
follow.
just to
Thank
make
you
DLC.
for the follow, Edu.
Oh, and
Fuck
I can't.
EA.
Meal Pops 3,700.
Heart attack.
Thank you very much.
Thank
for the
you
follow.
for the follows. We love it. Oh, there's another one as well. You love it. We love it. Keep
Yeah,
coming in.
I've typed into Google fuck EA merch, nothing. But now if I type in fuck Naughty Dog merch, this
Thank you,
dude's channel will pop
Brad
up. I'm telling you
Schillaf.
now, it's such bullshit.
Mad. I'm gonna call you Mad. Thank you very much, Mad, for the follow. I can't pronounce
Big
that.
fan. Oh, they're coming in.
Legit.
Alright.
Etsy, it popped up.
I'm telling you, it's bullshit. Oh my god. Why?
What does it look like?
Hang
I
on,
just want to see if it's actually worth
I'll
buying
show
and
you this.
wearing.
I'll show you this dude's channel because unfortunately he's in my search history, but only because I've been watching. I watched like 2 of his videos just to
Oh,
leave
look,
dislikes
more
on
and
them as
more
well.
coming in. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining.
Millenab, I don't know. I'm not too sure how to say
Close
that.
enough.
And Isaac V.
Skip
134554. Thank you very much for the follow, everyone. Much
I
appreciated.
found it.
Skipping that cinematic.
The dude's name
it
is
has
Ro-
taken forever
It is taking
just to
long.
do something.
The dude's name is Ryan Kinnell, and he does all. He's done.
Is it just skip me to another cinematic?
No, you're playing the
yeah,
guitar.
you're playing it now.
Pick a chord and then strum with the touchpad. Look, as of the game's release, this guy has legit done like over 12 videos just hating this game, all to promote his fuck Naughty Dog merch. And it's like, you're literally milking hatred for clout. Like,
This is
at some point, just shut up.
Have
like,
some dignity, bruh.
at some point, like, just honestly, talk about some other game, please, because it is genuinely annoying.
Yeah.
Like, there's hating the game for 1 review, there's hating the game for 2 reviews. But he's done fucking over 12 videos on this shit, and it's like, I don't care. Like, I already didn't
You
care
must
with...
care a bit because you've watched probably all 12.
No, not all 12, I only watched 2.
I was gonna say.
There
I'll
he,
get
look,
that.
he even wears it on the video. It's just a hoodie with, like, literally fuck, and
Why
then...
would you wear that? Come on.
He's got to wear his own merch.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, like, why would people buy that to
Yeah,
wear that
I'm
out
su-
in public?
I'm surprised they would.
The first 2 videos
I
have
skipped
been...
a cutscene, can I point out, for it to go to another cutscene.
Yeah, but it's him singing to Ellie.
This is...
Which he promised he'd do at the end of the first game.
We are 18 minutes in. I don't care, there's no reason for it to be near 20 minutes long.
To be fair, that is quite boring.
I'll be honest, this
And you
is
skipped a cutscene.
This is an awful start of the game. This is tragic. I've
She looks good.
skipped it.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking creep.
No, not like that. Fucking hell,
Just
thanks
don't
to his
know.
arms and all. They look well good.
I'm telling you, graphically, this game is stunning.
Which
As-
is really
it
well
sounds
done. Like,
bad
the colour
though, but
changes,
They've
the
perfected,
skin is really
they've
good.
perfected the technique they used in Uncharted 4.
Is it
Because
bad
in
though, to
Uncharted 4
say
there was
new
some
gen...
technical hiccups.
Every new gen game though should look good. So, like, cause I say it for every game. Like SpongeBob, I said it yesterday, it looks good, but it should though really, because come out 2020, they should all look good now.
You can, but
Okay,
then
can
you
I-
remember a game that called Black Tiger exists on the PS4, and that game looks like a
I was
PS2.
about to say
What's
Fallout
that?
76.
Or that, yeah,
Oh,
oh,
he's
it
seen
was!
I haven't
You've never
this
seen
one.
Black Tiger.
No.
Ooh, ooh! After the stream, we've got to show him.
Maybe a stream we do.
No, I'm
That
not
sounds
playing
like
that
a
game.
treat that's hard to beat.
I'm not
That
playing
game.
that game. I'd prefer to play Big Rigs. That's at least fun.
For about 30 seconds.
Yeah, when it reverse.
yeah, there's only so much you can do. Oh my god, will something happen?
Wait for it.
To the
Wait for it.
Now, you see, the thing is, this is to be a bit, like, what they're doing here is to try and set the tone so that when the shit does get started, it hits you a bit more. And also, this is stark contrast to the first game, because where the first game literally started with Doomsday, this game starting with, oh look, touching family moment.
Oh no, I would say this game's starting with sleepy time.
This is meant to, if you care about
yes! Barney.
Yes.
That's awesome.
If you care about the characters, this is meant to be sweet. You're meant to think, oh man.
No, but if you was playing
You're
on
seeing
your own,
Father Joel!
not for,
Last game you
for
saw
20
Murderer
minutes,
Joel.
I do not,
To be fair,
for
that is a
20
cool Joel,
minutes,
especially
though.
after the intro number 1.
Thank you.
I've skipped a cutscene and we're still
You're just
20
being
minutes
impatient.
in and I've literally done nothing.
To be
Apart
fair, I
from
do
strum a
agree with
guitar.
that. That's
That's,
pretty
that's
ridiculous.
not even you can't stand up for the game there, that's a joke.
Like, to
20
me-
minutes, that's a joke.
I know I mentioned it earlier, but God of War is like literally, to me, it's like the perfect game. It's not perfect, but it's the closest to so
Yeah,
far.
but with God of War, you expect things to get rolling quick.
Yes.
Because it's Kratos, like, a peaceful day is technically wrong
Yeah,
to
but
him.
That's
in that
same-
though, you don't attack
same
enough.
as
Like,
that.
No,
half
because they're in
hour.
Jackson. Jackson's safe.
This shouldn't be. I mean, I should have done something by now.
If
though.
shooting was to start within the first 8 seconds of the game, then that would... Because, again, people already think that 1 hour into the game, the big spoiler moment's too soon.
Yeah, it's just.
But either way, it's fine. We have a time skip.
Sorry, I totally overslept. Just give me a minute and I'll
This is
get dressed.
Jesse.
this is what character my brother's on about. He looks like that dude from Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, Han.
Yeah.
It was just Dina being Dina.
Funnily enough, I also know
I was
a guy
thinking
who
Glenn
kind
of Walking Dead at first, but.
Nah, mate, he knows that's a
Something,
drift.
yeah.
Look at him.
He knows.
Yeah, you know
Every
before the
day.
apocalypse he was a race car driver,
Exactly.
come on.
He had a Mazda MR7. He knows that's a drift.
Dude probably drifts horses now. He's that dude in the Bollywood movie, he'd slide the horse on the truck.
no. He'd just sit on top of his car.
I'm messing with you, man.
Also, I do find the conversation they have in this scene is also funny. So basically, Jesse's ex Dina kissed Ellie at a party to piss him off, and he wakes up Ellie, and then he goes, "Oh, I heard what happened last night." And Ellie's like, "Look, Dina kissed me. Okay, there's a big misunderstanding." He's like, "Oh, you kissed Dina? No, I'm talking about how you decked Seth, because this guy called Seth took the piss out of Ellie, and Ellie and Joe absolutely decked
Oh,
him."
what is that?
I might only lurk this stream. I've got stuff to sort out. And I'll rack up shadow
Sort
points
out.
for when I can spend them. No worries.
Oh,
my good
brilliant.
man.
No worries. Thank you,
legend,
Brendan.
Thank you.
At least
Thank you
you're here,
for
though,
joining.
yeah.
No, yeah, thank you for supporting. We love it. Alright, so far.
You're playing as Ellie, and you're on your way to patrol. You're already late because again she overslept due to the fact that she was at a party last night. But yeah,
What
this,
time is it? Check your
She's
alarm
selfish is basically what's happened. She had a mission to do and she thought of herself.
clock. It's 6:30.
Joel wouldn't do that. He would have got the mission done.
Joel's
That's
already out on
early.
patrol.
As you can see,
Fair point.
game's all ready. There's problems.
Hey, is Joel up?
To be
How
fair,
old is she in this bit? Is she
19. You've
Because I
had,
think she looks
you've
quite.
had a 4-year time skip.
Sucks.
To be fair, I think she looked quite young for 19.
Because
but
the last
no,
cutscene
quite
ended
really.
with Joel saying, "Oh, we're going to practice guitar first thing in the morning." Then literally she fell asleep and skipped 4 years. Now you're here.
I was.
You got
She
everything.
fell asleep for 4 years.
No.
No,
That's
long
what.
sleep.
That's what the game's done. Like scene wise, like 1 minute you're seeing her and Joel at their best. You're skipping 4 years. She hasn't even seen Joel today. Like the
Also,
last time
just
she saw
waiting
Joel
for a
was
certain scene.
last
Let me see if
Ah!
I got this right.
Well, then
Oh,
stick
well,
around, guys.
Also, what?
waiting for a certain scene. He means the spoiler scene. He must do. Everyone's waiting for it so they can literally trash talk this game.
I
You
don't
might
know.
wanna turn
Is there a
subtitles.
sex scene? Could be waiting for that.
And then you got mad at
Oh well.
Haha, there is one.
There's 2.
Oh, that's what he's waiting for.
Yeah,
He's got his boxes
You
around his
dog, you
ankles.
dog.
He's got the lube next to
Naughty
him.
dog.
Oh!
Maria wants to work with
Where is she?
You might want to turn subtitles on, to be fair, because you are missing some
Oh, that's
good
important.
dialogue, unless you don't care. Which actually, because it's you, I'm not
Swear I
surprised.
never saw.
You are!
Yeah,
I'd be surprised if you said I don't care what they're talking
Well,
about.
I thought that's what the text-to-speech thing was, and when you mentioned
No,
it, I
no,
thought,
no,
oh,
no,
that's
no,
not
no.
what it
There's
was.
That's what I
text.
thought it
No,
was
no.
at
Text to
first.
speech is like if you're partly blind and you can't see what's going on. No, subtitles. If you go in options, subtitles you can toggle on.
Yeah, of course.
Let's have a look. Where are they?
Ah,
Oh, subtitles right there, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And then just turn them on. You can
Like
choose to
that?
have the names on as well, I think, as well, or if you want them like
Oh, you want
colour
Yeah, go on, have
coded.
name.
You want name, didn't you?
Story and
Yeah.
combat helps as well because it'll help you pinpoint enemies later on, which enemies are a fucker to do. in this
Dina
game.
and I.
To be fair, I'm surprised they don't have that on to start with naturally. I feel like most games do now. don't they?
Subtitles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some, not all. Again, there is a very minute group, but some do
Minute.
prefer not to have subtitles on. I don't get why, but
I prefer them.
I
Yeah, because a
prefer
lot of the time I'll mishear a word or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh look, there's a doggy.
You can pet it.
Come here.
Oh, and then wait until you got to start shooting dogs of the enemy team.
I'll give them levels to Bill. I'll give him them ones. Oh look, he's a cute.
He's a
Rascal,
cute
that
one.
one. Alright, now we're.
Also, you know, you said about Red Dead again. More Red Dead vibes here because you're in Jackson and then
It
I
literally
quite
looks like
literally
Red Dead.
everything looks like
This sort of I love this
Saloon.
sort of design. Though. This looks quality so far.
It looks like that town of Armadillo.
But
Yeah.
realistically, I've only petted a dog so far, so I hope we do something soon.
You probably drift a car.
or a horse.
Or,
Yeah.
or my character will sit in the passenger seat watching him drift it.
Oh yeah, that happened. Oh yeah, of course, because it's the DK, isn't it? It's the drifting.
He's the.
Excuse me. Ellie.
Right, so yeah, you're on your way to meet up with the guy who insulted Ellie the night before.
Seth.
I don't want to hear what that
Seth
big
Green.
has to say. Do it for me.
Oh, you're
Even if you look at Maria, she's aged a bit. Tommy's wife, because she was like in her prime in the last game.
I can't remember in number one. That
Maria.
much. I can't remember what she looks like. I remember Tommy's like, I can't remember what she looks like. I'm guessing like younger. version
Young,
than
yeah,
that,
young,
but-
blonde. She almost shot Joel and Ellie until Tommy literally
yeah.
said, I know him, that's my goddamn brother. And then they hug and then she's like, oh, come in. And then she even says to Joel at one point, she goes, I almost shot my brother-in-law. Like, what?
Shit.
Maria tells me that you and Dean are headed out.
But yeah. All the stuff they're talking about you will see in flashbacks later on.
Okay.
When is the actual first level of the game though?
As soon as you get with Dina. Like, as soon as you go meet up with Dina.
Who's Dina?
There's still another
Ellie's
cutscene after this.
girlfriend. Well, at this point they're not girlfriend yet, but they kissed in a party the night before that we are hearing about now.
Do you want to take the controller?
Not really. I enjoy watching you, mate.
I've been playing for half hour. I don't want to hog the whole screen time.
Bacon sandwiches.
That was the
You're-
easiest level
Wait,
I've ever
you're-
done.
Well, you're going to get the mini game and you might actually enjoy it.
It's fine.
Oh, I don't know about
I'll
that.
knock you out.
You might enjoy it. Might.
Smite.
Speaking of Smite, Pokemon Unite.
Yes.
And it
Sick.
rhymes.
That
so
was mentioned yesterday.
Yeah, I was
wasn't
mentioned
it? Yeah.
yesterday. Looks
you
sick.
must like it, surely.
Yes,
'cause if you
100%.
like Smite, I literally thought, well, this is right up your alley. It's a
Literally.
Pokemon
I
Smite.
never thought of it before, but it makes so much sense. Of like Ghost Pokemon was like assassins and stuff. It'd be so cool.
I actually need to still see it.
It looks
I need to
really
see
good.
it.
I was gonna check out the creek trails. I'll need someone else
I was
to
like a Gengar assassin.
Ellie, you know the creek trails?
Not really.
Guardian Blastoise.
I think in this town, Maria and Tommy are basically like the president. Like, you know, they're the ones in charge.
How's that?
Yeah, wasn't it his?
It was his town.
Yeah.
Ellie, can I talk to you?
And when Tommy's not here, Maria's in charge, and when Maria's not
I just
here,
say yeah. I
Tommy's in
remember them
charge.
two being important.
This is your tutorial for optional dialogue. I will say, the optional dialogue in this game is handled a lot better in the first game. Because in the first game, it is super easy to miss optional conversations. Like,
yeah.
like, if Ellie literally says something and you go at least like, I think 2 meters apart from her, the little triangle prompt to have the optional conversation would disappear. In this game, it even makes an alert sound as well when it happens.
One thing I am gonna hate though is I hope they don't have too much stealth in this. Because I do always
kind
like to
of-
just go out there and.
It's optional. I don't...
Because if
Stealth-
it's all stealth, I
It's not all
find
stealth.
it
Stealth
very...
is... Stealth is a choice.
Can I talk to you?
Like, you could go guns blazing, but you want to think about your supplies. That's the
Yeah.
thing. She's playing a snowball fight with the kiddywinks of the town. Again, this is all just world building. It's to show you that in the 4 years since Joel and Ellie moved here after the events of Last
How
of Us
big it's
1,
got.
yeah, it's proper grown. Like, there's full-on families, children, patrols. Like, you know when you see, what's that town in Walking Dead? You know, the one that they proper stay in for
Yeah.
ages? Alexandria. When you see that town.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like when you see it in like I think what season was it? Like I think season 3 it was proper small. Then you see it in season 4, there's like loads of
Did
them.
they have been season 3? Oh, I can't even remember that.
Before
part right
Negan
now.
comes over and fucks it
He was
all
like
up.
season 5. I
Yeah.
think Negan, so no. Well, that's a long one. What was I say?
Anime games get ridiculous censorship. This gets none, and there's a sex scene.
2 sex scenes.
Sony is unfair just saying this game should be censored or anime games should be uncensored. Damn it, I'm getting distracted. I'm meant to be sorting stuff out. Good content.
He's meant to be sorting stuff out, but he's talking about sex scenes here.
Oh, that is the distraction
Nice.
for you.
Anyway, here you go. You got a snowball fight with the kids.
You know what? I can't think of any sex scenes.
Ah,
in
that
games.
mate. Come on, who wants some? Mate, I'm gonna
Press
fucking-
triangle to grab more snow,
I'm gonna deck you.
and then R2 when you're near them to throw it, or you can use L2 to aim and then R2 to throw, but literally you auto aim as soon as you're near them, so we'll go on it in. I was going to say, don't lose the
hesitated.
first mini-game!
I would. Did you
Sorry, I've got
when
Frankenstein
you
was
played
eating.
it on your own though? Did you honestly not think? Like, did you what? I'm assuming you watched all the cutscenes.
Well, yeah.
Did you not honestly think I'm like 40 minutes in and I've only had a snowball fight?
No.
Did you watch it and just think that's good? I'm surprised.
I watched it and I got immersed.
Because I'm thinking.
Because I don't
that's
treat
too
this...
long.
I don't treat this game too much as a game. Like, I think of
Mate,
it...
run.
I think
More
of it as a
the
playable
whole
film.
cinematic-
But
Yeah.
I actually like stuff like that.
No,
It depends. If you're more of a...
I don't
If
like.
you're more of a,
but
you
not
always
for
want
that,
your games
like-
moving all the
Yeah, I
time.
think
Like
I-
you don't want things not to be on the rails. You won't like this. But
No.
if you like the more cinematic experience,
Because I would
for
say
me,
number one I really liked, and yeah, number I really got into that one, but I can't remember how long it took me to get into it.
Is this the girlfriend?
yes,
Ah, okay. I was gonna say, who's this type?
the one that Ellie kissed last night, Jesse's ex, and also yeah, she hooks up with Ellie.
Ah.
Jesse wants us.
Because do they
She's got
still
it hot.
focus on
He's gonna.
the enemies like the clickers, and that's still
Yes.
a large part of
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yes.
Hands down.
So
Again,
I do want to see how
that
they've
one,
been designed.
that one reviewer who called this game an LGBTQ simulator was literally chatting shit. Like
Most
Zob-
of them have been though.
clickers, enemies, scumbag people, like killing people
Looting.
is still looting, pilfering, like that's still the central focus. Honestly, aside from a couple of Ellie and Dina scenes, half the time you probably even forget that they're together. Right now they're not together. They've just had one kiss. They're still sort of awkward, and they've been sent on a mission together. So Ellie's sort of nervous because it's like, you know, the girl who literally kissed her last night is going alone with her on a patrol. But then when they hook up, after that, then yeah. Focuses on sex scene at one point of Sony's hypocrisy. Oh, for crying out loud, Brendan. Look, we know you're just waiting there with your lube, so that when the sex scene comes on, you're gonna
Look who
tickle
decided
the
to
pickle a
join
little.
us.
You're a fat.
Yeah.
One.
Oh, I hate Sony censorship. That's what you're gonna be doing, Brendan. Shush.
But the anime game, I've not actually played many anime games. I can
Neither
think
have I.
of, to see how sensitive.
The only
they
anime
are.
games I play, funnily enough, and they're beat 'em ups because they're mainly around Naruto, Dragon Ball Z. They're not the ones that Brendan plays. And if you knew
I was
him very
gonna
well,
say, yeah, I've
you'd
played-
understand the types of games he plays.
I've literally played a Japanese MMO in Japanese and there was no sex scenes in it, so I have no idea what anime you are
But
playing.
they're a
You're
lot.
thinking
They're
more-
a lot stricter on their shit. though.
Have you ever heard of
They blur it.
Have you
Yeah.
ever heard of a Doki
Alright.
Doki Literature Club?
What the fuck is that?
I think-
What is that? No, you've got to spill it now.
Dirty anime game that is. Absolute
What?
filth. But Sony censored it, which is not okay, and then they uncensored this game.
Is that what Brendan's on about?
Is that what he's on about? He wouldn't be so salty if it wasn't. And there's others that are worse. Watch Game Grumps play some anime games. They play the filthy ones.
Well, you got straight up Atari porn games from
Yeah,
back
that's
in the day as well.
And who could get off to blocks?
Yeah, they literally have like
That's what I was thinking.
8 porn games for Atari. And they're really
man.
expensive. as
Look
well.
at the pixels.
Literally, that's what I was thinking. Like a pixel boner, be like blocks going up
One,
diagonally.
one of the games
Pixel
I believe,
breasts literally being
Yeah.
squares.
I believe one of them is literally boobs squirting down milk, and you have to avoid the drops from hitting you from underneath. I'm sure that's one of the games.
Oh, I've never heard of something
Yeah.
more erotic in my
That's
life.
so.
I'm joking, viewers.
But you know you'd
Jeez.
love to play them at least once in your life to see
For
how
a
bad
laugh,
they
I
are.
wouldn't be
That's
able
the
to
thing, you
take them
wanna see it.
seriously.
Yeah, I want to see it because it just sounds
The
ridiculous.
ones I've seen,
Ooh.
I'm like, I really want to play them.
Who's this twat?
You already hate her and you don't even know who she is properly yet.
Is this the A word?
Sony
No.
anime
I'm
games
glad
censor
you know.
characters in
Actually,
bikinis. There
we'll
are
know
no
in a
sex
minute. We'll
scenes
see the
in
guns
that kind
on
of
the
so
thing
far.
and
I'm
we'll be able
aware.
to
Honestly,
decide.
I don't know what JC's talking about.
It could be actually.
Who? What? Where? Why? How?
Is this who's on the back of the case?
Yes.
Yeah, look.
This,
you said it wasn't.
But then I said it could
Oh
be.
my
Because look at the
fuck.
muscles.
this is Abby.
That's why I said it could
She's
be after.
huge.
Yeah.
Yes,
They are
she's huge.
tits, they
By
are
the way,
legs.
she, not he, because controversy coming out about her being a trans, completely
But
wrong.
it makes sense. Though,
It
why
makes
people
sense,
think that.
but she's not the trans.
Literally, her
Okay,
tits, they're
there
not
is
squirt milk out. They squirt out protein fucking powder.
G fuel.
G fuel. They're fuel. They're massive.
Cure. This
She's
is abs,
an
not
animal.
abbing. It's ab,
Abs.
yeah.
Abs. That's awesome. She. Oh, I was
She
gonna say
looked-
he. She is huge.
Yeah, she's built.
Thing is, from the front, it does look like a boy, and then as soon as you
Yeah.
see the ponytail, like, I can see it. It's meant
I wouldn't
to
say
be
the
a girl.
ponytail. I think facial-wise, she looks like a woman.
I don't think they do.
Like
But body-wise,
It looks-
it's dude.
really?
If you look at the
Yeah,
face
it's
from
massive.
front on, because of the haircut, it
No,
reminds me of
no.
like
What
a-
he said. He
I
said
think it looks
facial-wise,
like
she looked
boys.
like she looks like a bloke.
It looks like
No,
a
she
shaven
doesn't like
quarterback.
No, facial-wise.
It looks like a quarterback, like what you'd imagine a quarterback for an American high school to look like. Literally like clean cut, like split part and haircut.
But at the same time,
That's
though,
that.
you can get built women. Have you not seen
No,
like
you
Olympian
can, yeah,
women?
yeah.
They're
Oh, yeah,
they're
100%.
huge, like especially the German ones. They're tall and built, and then you think, poor. But yeah,
What are you doing wandering around out here?
she's
by
not
yourself?
exactly like the softest looking woman, but she is a woman, by the way. For people out there going that she's the trans, no, she's not. There is a trans in the game. It's not her.
South we go, the prettier it's gotten.
You want to keep going?
Who's the
Drive all the
trans?
way to Mexico?
Oh, that's like I won't even tell you now. That's literally
See
like
Manny's hometown?
20 hours later.
Have they made the
This
trans
game's
character
20
quite
hours
cool
long.
though?
Stories.
It's only got 30 hours.
Not cool, but also not boring.
But then we've done the first 35 minutes
No,
though.
we haven't. We've spent about 30 minutes watching.
Come on.
But how much of the gameplay, the 25 hours, would you say is cutscenes compared to gameplay?
Keep going like this. We're gonna be
In the
dragged into
beginning-
the
Oh no, but I'm actually quite
In
worried
the
about asking
No,
that
no, no, no,
question.
no, no, no. In the beginning, a lot. When again, like all the cutscenes are to set up the world for when the ball starts rolling. Then when the ball's rolling, there's like very few
Being
cutscenes.
weird.
Well, not very like enough cutscenes.
So if you added
Most
up
of
the
the
whole
cutscene-
cutscenes as a movie, for example, like you just put them all back to
Oh,
back.
it'd probably be like an hour and a bit.
I've had my fill.
But most
We've
games
got
are an hour
through
and
a
a
big
bit.
chunk of it then at the minute.
Yeah.
So that's-
Run to make it. I warned you.
It's not like Death Stranding
No.
bad.
It
Death
looks-
Stranding, the first fucking 2 hours are exposition dumps, and you're like, I don't care at this point. And then when you realise the game's a walking simulator, you're like, well, fuck this.
'Cause
The whole game's a cutscene at this point.
This game, the only thing I'd imagine with this game, if you first picked it out and didn't play Last of Us 1, like, would it be harder to get into because
No.
you might want to go straight into it, sort of thing?
No,
Because we're fans of Last of Us 1, we want to go into it and play through it.
We can't all be as
no,
graceful
I
as
don't think
you.
that's the case. I think if you go into this without playing Last of Us 1, you won't set your expectations too
Yeah.
high. If you go into Last of Us 1, then go into this game, you
You've
can have a
not
bit...
played 1, have you?
You,
No, but the intro was one of the best intros I've ever played.
Would you have skipped
Next to
all
Metro
these
Prime.
cutscenes just to get into the gameplay, or have you have watched them all?
If I was on my own and it was early in the morning and I had a doubtful work, I'd have watched all of them.
Really?
Yeah.
We have to
I,
go
even in
this way.
all of the games, I just I skip them. Apart from the racing ones, I watch them once, but that's it.
But again, like when you think about what this game's trying to do, it's trying to be a playable film.
Abby.
Yeah.
But not completely, because again, there's
There will be some-
there's games trying to be playable films. Again, Death Stranding, the worst one, where literally even just the gameplay's boring. But this game, again, once things launch, then they go boom.
I'd imagine it gets quite
Trevor.
hard as well, some levels, because number one
Yeah.
had some hard
Oh,
levels.
this game's harder than the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
one. This
'Cause number one
this
had some
game
real hard
expects you
levels,
to know
actually.
the gameplay by now. Like if you go into this one, I will honestly admit, people going into this one, they'll go back and play Last of Us 1. They'll be like, "Oh, this is piss easy, even on the hardest difficulty."
It's a fucking city.
I'm interested to see how hard the dodge is, because Resident Evil's dodge was bang on average. Wasn't like...
I liked Rezi's dodge.
Won't be perfect all the time.
I don't think this game's dodge is perfect either. You want me to have a go? I've
Yeah.
played this for like 20 plus hours. I'm the one who's played it the most.
He's already got fed up 9 minutes in.
Oh, yeah.
That's literally what's happened, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't. I can't. I
Has
want
it-
to watch.
But even when playing, you're watching at the minute. You've given
was
it. I
watching.
feel like a good level is going to come up. I may be wrong.
Oh no!
I feel like you might have passed it
You-
on
yeah,
just
it
as
It,
Saints.
it was fun for us levels as kids, though. That was quite fun.
Yeah, you after this bit, you've pretty much basically
I've
passed
got
it
to
on
pet
when
the
the
dog.
zombies start showing up.
How do we get to
Well, it's not zombies infected, but still.
That's what I want to see.
Oh, well then you
I
might as
hope
well
they
take
put
it.
the.
corner one of the patrols.
No, they're coming now.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Yeah, you got. We'll watch you do it first. See how it's done, and then we'll copy.
Oh, I see.
That's what we'll
They
do.
don't call me the game expert for nothing.
Well, then we make them.
But right, so Abby and Owen here are basically talking about how they've travelled
Okay, what do you
from
mean?
Seattle to Jackson looking for him. Who's him? Well, if you know the spoilers,
What's going
then
on?
yes. But I didn't think you'd say it. I thought you'd wait so we'd find out who him is.
To be
but-
fair, I'd imagine everyone watching already knows.
Well,
In
you'd
all
be surprised
honesty.
actually when you do see that it's the person you just said. People were actually like, "What? Why are they looking for him?" Because again, without you don't know who these people. You shouldn't know who these people are at this point, but because you two obviously do from the leaks and the video shitting on this character,
What was you like when you see this scene the first time?
I was curious. I legit was like, okay, well, yeah, like who is she? Why is she here? Who's he? And what are they? Because I avoided all spoilers. I went into this completely blind, and I honestly, I didn't mind.
So
I actually,
what was your take on them
Don't-
so far then?
Quite boring.
Yeah, mine's no different. To be honest, I would say so far this is.
Oh, and
this
as
is
well,
tragic so far.
as well, Abby is Owen's ex, and as well, Owen got another girl pregnant. That's why she's pissed at him now as well.
It's like a soap opera all in one, isn't it?
Basically.
I kind of guess there's something on there when she was like, "Oh, I had my fill," when he called her jealous.
Yeah, and as well, there was one bit of dialogue where he says stop flirting with me to her. But the reason why they broke up is because Abby's obsessed with a certain mission that when she achieves, then
To be fair, knowing the story, I'm surprised people are annoyed so much with what she does because at least it makes sense.
oh, again, I honestly think you know who had it coming, given who she is, because people make it out like a nobody did what's going to happen, but Abby is pretty much relevant. Like, you know the comparisons that people have been making that this game's like Last Jedi? Last Jedi, I don't think this game is like, because with Last Jedi, everything you're told in The Force Awakens means nothing in Last Jedi. Like, they set up a really good villain with Snoke, and then he dies in Last Jedi.
Oh, people
And-
are saying that like Last of Us 1 doesn't really matter because of this now. People are
Yes,
saying that.
but I don't think that's the case, because with Star Wars 7 to 8, legit Star Wars Episode 8 makes everything in 7 irrelevant. Like, absolutely irrelevant. Like, I don't know if you've seen it, I know you've, Harry,
I've
haven't
seen
certainly
how
seen
Snoke snuffs it. It's terrible.
Yeah, like, with Episode 7, they set up so many plot threads, and then Episode 8 literally comes along and says,
Cuts all of them
fuck all of them. Yeah, literally. Rey's lineage? Fuck that. Snoke? Fuck him. Kylo? Fuck him too. Leia? Oh, powers all of a sudden. This game, at least, there is relevancy to what's going on. It's just it gets explained really late.
That's pretty good. I've seen the dead bodies around.
It's not like literally she's come out...
There's a
Well,
lot though.
at the minute, it's like, you'd
Yeah,
think she'd
there
come out of nowhere, but when they explain who she is, she didn't come out of fucking nowhere.
Does
Whereas
it
Star
explain
Wars...
all them dead bodies? Have we missed it?
Oh, no. That's like... That's just stragglers that have, like, zombies that have been in Jackson, and Joel and Tommy probably topped them
What's
off.
the statue?
No, that's actually someone, yeah, who died in the ice.
Ugh, that's gross. That's cool, but gross.
And as well, see, you can already tell, like, the gunplay's going to start soon, because now the
She
HUD's
went
actually
out
weird and
with
all.
5 bullets. She was brave.
Die.
End the game now.
Yeah.
Just kill her.
It'll make everyone happy.
Yeah!
Just kill her.
That would be the easy thing to do, but no, let's get the ball rolling. And roll it does. There's the dodge. And now strike. Oh, bodies the zombie!
Oh,
Oh, you got bagged.
gave him the old Ronda Rousey.
In fairness, she felt like a fucking truck. She should be doing that. She should be able to bench press them in a launcher. Like Patrick does with the watermelon. What she should be doing with these.
She don't even need a gun.
No, she don't.
She's already got 2 guns locked and loaded.
Is anyone else able to do this in the game?
No. Ellie's combat seems worse than
that was a good
She
one.
plays like a female Joel.
That's pretty. I reckon she might actually be more fun to play as.
She probably will be to you when you get to her side of the campaign. Alone.
Damn, that's pretty cool.
Right now, what's happening is you interchange between Abby and Ellie, but later in the story, you'll play a good 10 hours of Ellie, and then you'll switch to a good 10 hours of Abby.
That's long.
That is fucking long.
It's telling me how to use a med kit, but honestly, I managed to do that quite well. When I first done it, obviously by myself, I was still trying to figure out all the dodge and
any game needs its second playthrough. You always
I took loads of damage. This is piss easy to me now. Obviously, because I've had time to adjust.
Oh, so she said fuck my shoulder when she didn't actually do anything.
Basically, yeah. Like for me now, they just tickled me, but she's all like, ow, my shoulder. It's like, what do you mean? Shush.
You didn't even get touched.
Yeah.
And she elbowed the dude in the face. I mean, she could really say my elbow.
Yeah. I think you also like how they've handled collectibles. Yeah, when you're not aiming. That's the same as the first game.
That's cool.
That hasn't changed.
I'm saying, like, I feel like hipfire would be a thing.
No.
Thank God.
That's Uncharted.
Don't mind hipfiring, but I mean, like, if it is R2 to reload, that'd be a weird button to shoot.
New mechanic to this game, going prone, or aka crawling, which you can do if you hold down the circle button. Really helps if you do want to be stealthy, because you can hide under cars and shit now.
That's pretty good.
Oh, her swing's really bad now. Although I might just be used to it because I've fully upgraded Abby in my playthrough. But still, actually, I got a headshot, which, when you're in the beginning of the game, is really annoying to try and get. Probably just because I've gotten so used to aiming with the DualShock 4. What happens when I don't play PC for like a good couple of months? I actually get good with aiming with a controller. Anything else we can grab? Oh yeah, you can go into the other side of the house. I'm still exploring, even though
What is this actual mission? What is she doing?
She's looking for him. You know, him.
That's the
Everyone
mission.
knows.
Owen said we shouldn't look for him because he doesn't want to put his pregnant girlfriend in danger. Abby said fucking went in by herself with only 5 bullets.
That's right.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. Coronavirus.
Actually, wait, no, that's... Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, a first letter.
And that could be a trophy, picking up every letter or
Oh,
something
it is.
like that.
It is.
God bless you.
Oh, so trying to platinum
thank
this
you.
game.
What do you mean? I'm enjoying it.
Can you platinum this game in one walkthrough?
Yes.
Oh, that's not too bad.
There is no... Okay.
I hate games where you have to do them like 6 times.
When it comes to platinuming this game, there are no trophies for difficulty. The trophy for beating the story is literally just called Beat Story. It's not Beat Story on Easy, not Beat Story on Normal, not Beat Story on Survivor. It's just Beat Story. And then the rest of the trophies are all collectible based.
That's
so it is
decent.
10 times easier than
Because
the
could
first
you
game.
imagine playing this game, that's 25 hours plus long, like 4 times, just to like, that's long. That would, any long game like that.
But
we
I
have to
think
play
they
3
knew
times.
that when they obviously did go for the decision to make this game like 25 hours plus. They knew people wouldn't want to do it each time for each difficulty. So they just made it so you do it
People,
once.
oddly enough though, trying to get games shorter time period and more replay value, isn't they?
Oh
Like,
no,
a lot
Last
of
of Us
people
says,
complain
nah,
about
let's
that.
make our game so long that you only want to play it the once and then maybe replay it.
A few
If
of these
you
games
like
have
it.
done that though. Honestly, Days Gone was the exact same. But the story
Yeah,
behind
but Days
Gone
Gone's
was
long
so
because it's
good.
open world.
Yeah.
This isn't open world, this is still just a long linear game. There's one open world section, but it's not that big.
But even then, like, if they made that game shorter, Days Gone could have been really good. There was a really good storyline to it, but they just dragged it out so long that half the people couldn't be bothered completing it.
Like Joel, by the way, Abby strangles enemies, whereas when you play as Ellie, Ellie automatically has the switchblade, which is a knife that never breaks. Abby has to craft shivs like Joel does. Again, literally, she's female Joel.
Essentially, the main character is worse than the new character to play as.
Yes, but everyone hates the new character more.
I know why, but I'm surprised not many people quite liked enjoying playing as
She
that.
seems quite fun, to be fair.
That's because people get too upset about what... Oh, shit. People get too upset about what happened. Oh, well,
I think it bugs me more that the main character is not as fun to play as.
Oh, he's decking you!
Oh, well. Yep, some zombies can count.
Oh, he's done you!
It's giving you a
Oh,
hard
come on, no! Don't let him do you!
Well, I
Got
have
3
2
bullets
medkits
out of
anyway.
it.
I gave him a chance.
He's giving up a chance.
Just give him another chance.
I don't even refill the health fully.
Oh, no, they don't.
I forgot
Oh, but look,
about
we
that.
have food here, so we can just... There we go, now I'm full health again. No, when you get to the stalker zombies, they have like a 1, 2, 3 hit combo that they like love to do on you. So even when you dodge, you aren't prepared for the 2nd and 3rd hit. People say it's fun to play as Abby, mechanically speaking of, they don't like her as a character.
Okay, because I've not actually heard many people yet.
Yeah, because
slag
if
up,
you
like,
were going to
but I
complain
think
about
she'd be
her
quite fun to play
play-wise,
as.
she's literally... To complain about her play-wise is literally to complain about how Joel played in the first game.
I feel like people will appreciate her character in the third one.
If there is a third one.
But
Because of the
there will be.
backlash of the second
It
one.
won't matter. This game's made that much money, they're making a third one. Even with the backlash, because that will keep at least people interested in
True,
the
because
third
again,
one.
controversy,
They'll be like, well, it can't be
controversy
worse than the
does
second
sell.
one, pick it up, yeah.
And again, even if you bought this game and traded it in, Naughty Dog's already got your money. Like,
Yeah.
trading it in doesn't get you a refund. Trading it in is just you giving it to someone
Losing
else.
money.
Yeah.
At least sell it online or something. However, I do think if you want to test this game out but don't want to pay full price, it will be about 30 quid in a month's time. I
Yeah,
think,
because
2
of how much
months.
hate it's getting.
Well, not even that. There's no replay value to it, is there? So once you have
Not
completed
really, aside
it, you'll
from
sell it
trophy
on.
hunting.
Same as Resi 2. A lot of people sold it on after because after you've done it, you've done it.
Well, that one's facing that way. Need it to turn around. Don't have a brick or a bottle yet.
I might think they kept that.
Grab him. Oh, I need to move him. One thing I will say, they do make killing enemies with the strangle longer until you upgrade it so it's faster. So moving enemies, well, unless they do that, which I never had it do that the last time I played.
So now you've made noise fighting, and the other's going to come over.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like that.
Yeah.
Right, oh, move.
Oh, it's just pressing L1 to dodge. It actually looks not too hard. Half the time though, you can't actually tell if you've dodged it or been hit.
Yeah, because the
That's
animation
annoying.
for the dodge isn't clear.
I
Not as
think-
clear as Resi's, because in Resi you do a full-on dodge roll.
I think it'll be very hard to ever make the dodge look like you know you're dodging or being hit.
I know, tell that to
But
Dark
that
Souls.
is quite realistic, but you just can't tell if you've been hit or not.
Dark Souls isn't really a scripted dodge though. It is
Yeah.
a nice dodge.
It's not a full-on dodge roll, it is literally just a case of you're leaning your head back and then your body leans back with your head. That's it. It's not a full-on like dodge roll. Like if you literally duck and roll under the enemy swing, that communicates to the player far better that you're dodging. Whereas when the dodge is more like, oh, you're just conveniently leaning out of the way of being swung at, then
Well, is there 2 ways to go there as well?
there's 2 ways to go. I remember in my first playthrough I checked both ways for collectibles. There aren't any collectibles, so just keep going.
Does it end up leading to the
They
same
end
way?
up the same
Oh,
way, yeah.
That's annoying as
Second-hand
well.
copies are already on the market, so further people are not giving money.
Yeah, there was, like, I didn't see no collectors or specials, but I
tracks.
think a few have gone back.
You're going to switch back to Ellie now?
So we're the worst character. Right.
Yeah. But now you're going to get used to Ellie's mechanics.
I really hope I'm actually going to do a level, though. I really hope it's not another long cut. Your face looking like it's going to be a long-ass cutscene.
Well, it's a horse ride in a bit to get to the area you need to go, but you are going to clear some infected along the way.
There you go.
That's what you want.
Some.
I just want
melee.
something, yeah.
Oh, you got a
Well,
rifle.
I did offer you if you wanted to play as Abby, and you were like, no, you do it, we want to see how it's done.
Yeah, we've got to have a little looky first.
Well, if all you want to do is looky, that's what you're doing now.
Might fun have your charger.
Yeah, can do, yeah.
Thank you.
You miss being with him?
Some places sold out regular editions and were left with only collector's editions in stock. That's really good if you want to get the collector's edition. I feel like the collector's edition is going to get the Watch Dogs treatment where people will eventually be so butthurt by this game they'll trade that in and you'll be able to pick it up for like 50 quid.
I hope so. No.
I hope so, because I don't actually mind I don't mind this game, so I want the collector's edition if anything, especially just to have the statue of Ellie on the thing with the guitar.
That's pretty cool.
I'm very interested to see, once we're a few hours into it, to see what we all think of it. Because I've got a feeling all 3 of us will say different stuff. Like opinions on it.
Oh, because I like the game.
I'll be interested to see
I'm,
what
I'm
we
literally
all
near the
say.
end of the game. I will say I like the game. It's one of the best games of 2020 I've played. Hands down.
Because I need to give it a good 6 hours before I have a full on it. 6
Oh, that's
hours,
okay.
6 hours is enough hours
That's
to know
okay,
if
yeah.
you like it or not.
Because again, it already takes 1 hour to get the ball rolling.
Because
When is the
yeah.
scene?
Because
You've
realistically,
got to you do this section with Ellie and Dina, then you do another section with Abby, then it's the scene.
Awesome. Awesome. Very good.
Hey,
You shall be
you
known
want to see
as
something
Darth
spectacular?
Vader.
That's what I was thinking
Yeah,
of.
Nothing
Execute
is that
order
spectacular.
66.
Oh, brother.
It'll be done, my lord.
Come on, stupid.
Oh, shame.
Again, like, why do people compare this game to Last Jedi? It's not that... The story's not that incoherent. Last Jedi is just full incoherent. And then Rise of Skywalker's even worse. Rise of Skywalker, bringing Palpatine back, literally comes out of fucking nowhere. And they do it off screen as well. If you don't read the opening... You know the... Every Star Wars has the opening
what
text?
they've done with fucking Revenge of the Sith, where the best part is the text.
Yes!
That's
Yes!
annoying.
Exactly. Whereas at least in this game, all the key plot points, you do see them. It just takes a while for you to see them.
Yeah, that was really annoying. When you read the text of Revenge of the Sith, it's like, this is awesome. Why isn't this majority of the movie?
Yeah, exactly. It's more fun to watch war than it is to read about war. That's what newspapers are for.
Exactly.
I will just say, bearing in mind, it's all been cutscenes so far. This cutscene was just them showing off how good their game looks.
Yeah, they're going to. You've got flex.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of games do that.
This
You act so surprised.
No, but I've just
A lot of games do this.
It's all been cutscenes so far, and they've just added in another 2 minutes wasted to get off
To be fair, they
cutscene.
already did that actually when
Yeah.
Joel was riding over the.
Oh
the
no,
hill.
I'm thinking.
But that was different.
I
They were
can't
flexing
wait-
how good the grass
Yeah.
looks. This is flexing how good the snow looks. Also, you can do journal entries with Ellie, by the way.
You can't jump off the ledge, I don't think, either.
You want to kill her already? Jesus.
I tried. Yeah. I did try pressing it.
Who do you used to do this route with?
See, unfortunately, it is becoming more of a case that the more realistic a game looks, the more cinematic
cuts, yeah.
it's going to be.
That's why
Which
I like
I know-
the older games. It's just a game when you play it. This, I mean, if
So
I was
it-
playing it on my own so far, I would have skipped all this.
Yeah.
I would have skipped all of it. I might have missed the main scene as well. By the sounds of it, it's coming up soon. I probably would have skipped it on my first playthrough, which would have been awful.
So have you ever done that? You see something like there's like a major plot point. Like, oh, what the fuck did I do?
Like that meme where it's like when
I
you
couldn't
don't
even
know-
go in
the
before.
meme where
what
it's
joke.
oh fuck. The end game meme where it's Scarlet Witch and Thanos and it says when you've skipped every cutscene up to the
I don't
final
even
boss.
know who you
Yeah.
are. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
took everything from me. I don't even know who you are. Yeah, like why? Just
Yeah, that is so true.
that's
fucking
him.
awesome.
That is
I
legit.
don't know who
Like
you are.
if you were playing this on your own, yeah, you'd get to the bit when Ellie and Abby meet up, and when literally they're about to confront each other, you'd be like, I don't even know who this is. Like,
She has a
Awesome.
gun on
It's
her
well
back.
played, that meme.
It used to be a radio.
Yeah, you have a bow action rifle.
yeah, you've got Ellie's pistol from the first game.
And
You've
so
also
she
got the
won't,
hunting
she won't
rifle from
withdraw
the
or
first
anything
game.
yet, will she?
What, you clocking in?
Yeah,
And
everyone does shifts looking out for the town.
Oh.
Again, this is world building.
I was joking.
If you actually read, you'll see Joel and Tommy's shift on the
That's pretty cool.
on the sheet. Jesse's on his way to meet up with Joel and Tommy to go cover their shift so they can go back home. And Ellie's on the way to... Ellie and Dina are covering someone else's shift. There we go.
At the big tower thing?
That's the town you're clearing out for supplies.
At a supermarket? Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to have to go through all of that.
Way into town.
All that's basically one level.
Oh god.
Let's get back to the horses.
With loads of infected, though. So have fun.
Exciting.
It's dangerous to go along.
Take this.
I bet I have like 3 bullets as well. I bet she had at least 4.
Make it nice and even. 5. Half a 10.
That's nothing really to...
Oh, that's it. Yeah, you're covering for Eugene.
I was
and
going to say, is that a bong?
Yeah, and Eugene's a druggie.
You can't even smoke it, great.
Oh, no. There will be a really fun smoke scene later.
Really on you?
Not now, but later. Oh, there's your gears, what you use to upgrade your gun, same as
I
the first
remember
game.
them, yeah.
The only
I
fun thing,
forgot about them actually.
the fun thing about this game is though, is when you actually upgrade your gun, it does change in appearance. Whereas in the first game,
That's pretty awesome.
you didn't see the changes, you just felt them. Like for instance, in the first game, if you upgraded your clip capacity, for instance, you'd see that you could put like an extra shell in your shotgun, or you know, like you could see that your pistol could hold more bullets. When you upgrade your clip capacity in this game, you do actually see the magazine get bigger. And as well, when you upgrade the damage, they add like a new barrel to a gun. And
What was...
You might have to sprint and jump.
Oh, fuck it, just let her fall. If she dies, she dies.
If
If she dies, she should have died in one, so who cares? Come on, girl, get to the yours. Do we even take them? Probably
you do.
not. Oh, yeah.
again, you were coming over here to sign in for work.
For your job.
I don't even think the other girl signed in.
No, Ellie signed them both in. She was like, "Oh, sign me in, please," and Ellie was like, "Sure."
Did she?
That
sign
is
in?
not
I should have
okay.
looked.
That's not good.
Already, yeah, that is dodgy. They are not taking work serious.
You should not.
Yeah,
be
but
able to do
again,
that. It's
when you think of
forgery.
but again, they're both like 19. Are they going to take work seriously?
It's fraud.
I'm 22. I don't take my job seriously. I'd happily be
I
like.
think you would if. I think their life's a bit different, though. I must say.
They're dead inside.
Yeah,
them,
theirs is a bit.
Yeah, but again, like, how serious is a teenager going to take the zombie apocalypse when they're born into it? Because Ellie's born into the apocalypse. So is Dina.
Oh, to be fair, that'd be pretty cool. Because that is literally like living in a fantasy world.
Joel and Tommy take this world
I think
seriously.
more fun fantasies.
Oh yeah, I know,
'Cause
but I mean,
you got-
like, literally, you're being born in a zombie apocalypse. That is literally.
Because the
Like,
outbreak,
that's-
If
was-
you're
ridiculous.
born in a zombie apocalypse, more than likely you're dying. Let's be
no,
realistic.
but I mean, like, okay, just say this is like real.
Yeah,
If he's
yeah.
been born in that. That's kind of
Yeah,
cool.
because this
but
is
kinda
every day to
scary.
them, like sort of thing. This is like become everyday life to
Do we
them.
need to dismount?
If you want to get supplies in this area, yes. If not, and you want to continue the story,
Let's
keep going.
continue this.
And no one
So-
would probably care about history and shit because
Come on, girl, what are you stopping for? Get
yeah,
moving.
no teachers. Or
Yeah, yeah,
That's
exactly.
if there were teachers, I doubt it'd be history.
I think they just teach about the outbreak and that's it, and then just basic maths in English and how to load a gun and sharpen a knife. That's it.
That works.
Oh, lot of
Survival
blood.
stuff.
Yeah, that means infected.
These are infected animals.
No, I wish there was.
That'd be scary. Landed nightmare.
There was a scrapped concept for an infected gorilla in the first game that they didn't follow.
Oh.
through.
Days, no, you know what? I was
And
thinking
Days
then
Gone,
they do
yeah,
Days Gone
have
had
infected
bears and
animals,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
Days
That
Gone,
was cool.
Days Gone done it because Last of Us didn't. That's actually a true fact. The developers
May as
confirmed it.
well before someone else does it.
Days Gone, one of the devs literally said, well,
Oh, we have to
we
go
knew,
in there.
the dev basically said the equivalent of, we knew our game would get compared to The Last of Us, so we put things in that they didn't. Like, they did a Sega does what Nintendo don't sort of thing. So yeah, where Last of Us wasn't brave enough to include, yeah, infected gorillas and bears and shit, Days Gone did. Didn't help the game though, because again, it's too fucking long, but it was still cool though. That doesn't mean though that the infected in this game aren't cool. They are still pretty fun, and they have ramped up the difficulty on them.
quicker.
Oh, what the fuck are they?
Oh, he's gonna shoot.
Sneak up on the bastards.
Let's make noise. Let's make noise and get them all coming for us.
Yeah, I really feel like stealth is going to be the least of his
I can't do it.
gameplay
I'd
style.
love to see him play like Ghost Recon or Splinter Cell.
I can do stealth because you have to in Batman Arkham again. I just find it boring.
I was gonna say, yeah, you hated that.
That's
I've
so,
done
oh,
it.
you know, that's how much I can't stand it. It's not
I
like
didn't even play the game before, but
But
even like doing it.
just to prove what it's not like I'm just saying I've always hated them. I can't. I find them too long and they're not quick and keep me entertained. I need something like something constantly.
You're more
really.
beat 'em up and less stealth.
Yeah. Like,
basically.
what have I got to do with this?
You're more punchy shooty and less
Have I just got to hold it?
stabby.
Lone
quality.
wolf.
Yeah. No, I like it. Yeah, constantly happening.
Oh, none of
Well,
what
you
you've
can't be
done.
stealthy. No,
Butterfingers.
you can't be stealthy here. This is scripted.
Oh, what's this? Strike. Come on, fucking man.
Oh, poor guy. He wouldn't wanted to cuddle.
She's a bitch. What can I say?
A struggle cuddle.
Yeah, still.
Oh, I hear another.
A cuddle's a cuddle.
In all fairness, in I'm with someone.
Yeah, you're with Dina.
She ain't done fuck all. for
Oh,
me
we got
yet.
2 new followers.
Thank you, thank you.
Marky447 and Loafer20.
Loafer. That's awesome. Thank you very much for the follow. Much
Beautiful.
appreciated.
Helping the channel grow. We're
Cosmic
now
Tea.
trying to reach that 700. Alright, what
I
have
reckon
we got to
we'll
do
reach
here?
Thank you,
Oh,
Cosmic
reloading.
T
Oh,
and
really?
ES Jerry
R2 when you're not
TTV.
aiming.
Thank you
What
very
am I
much for
meant
the
to be
follow.
doing here? I didn't even hear
Just
it.
go through this building. You can grab supplies on the way if you want.
Ah, there you go. The sank there.
Oh, to be fair, I probably should turn that following noise down because it's on max volume again, like yesterday.
Oh, that was loud.
Oh, was it up through
It's
there?
always
Was
been loud. You know what doesn't help? The fact that his speakers are on max volume as well. Because it will play there and the mic's right next to it.
it? Is she,
Oh,
Probably
that
should
check
turn
out.
that down.
is she meant to move, sank?
So if anything,
Ah.
the following noise echoes as well.
Echo,
Have I got to go through that?
No,
Oh, never mind then.
behind you.
Oh, what's behind me? Behind
Oh,
me?
another one. Well, no, there
Oh,
should be
more
like
blood.
a doorway you can squeeze through.
Thank you very much, the F Mando.
Got to be round it.
F.
I'm going to
E-
follow. She must be going.
Oh, you know, there we go, that way.
The
Actually, no, it's not a
F-Mando.
doorway.
Thank you
yeah,
very much
no.
for the follow.
Just follow Dina.
I was going to say, do you just follow her pretty much? She'll take you there.
Dina.
I think.
You
I
follow, yeah.
think
because
Come on,
I've
girl.
already kind of forgotten most of the beginning.
Fucking hell, what are you
I'm too
doing?
far into the game to remember these parts.
I guess I got Scooby.
I've got
the
the thing is I've got the Seattle parts of this game stuck in my brain. This is literally like you only spend like so long here.
Oh, look, you must
Crawl
go
out the
through
window,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you, Agua Games 91 and Mott Mop. Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated.
Oh, you're gonna go for a stealth kill.
Yeah.
Again, yeah. Look, she uses her switchblade. You can upgrade it so she kills them.
Oh, there you
faster
go.
with
She's
switchblade.
gonna have done one and all. A helpful
she's
AI.
in
Nice. Now we're through there.
Mhm.
Jump in. What's in here?
Yeah, more infected, which is why when you started jogging, I was like, oh.
Fuck that. We make things risky round here.
Don't miss.
Yeah, it'll be embarrassing if you miss. Oh, headshot, nice. Very nice. I will say.
And then I let her. Oh, you can't.
I like how Dina actually said on your left, and there was
Yeah.
one on your left.
Oh shit, she ain't doing much.
Oh no, she saved you.
Good girl.
She's Captain America.
She
On your left.
sliced her throat open. Fuck me. She sliced that throat open. To be fair, not much health went there either.
That all?
See, Ellie's not as useless as she was in the first game when she was a kid.
Thank you, Bin Hole.
I don't know if she
Kick.
was. Her partner
Okay.
was useful
Thank
there.
you very much,
Yeah,
Bin
but
Hole.
Ellie
Kick for the
sliced her
follow.
own.
Yeah, she was. That was a good kill actually. I must say that was really cool.
Wait till you see the proper brutal kill she does to humans. Like,
Ooh,
when she fights the infected,
she's nice.
she's nice.
Passionate.
When the thing happens and then you're going up against the people that do the thing, Ellie's a monster. Like literally,
Is
the
this,
insanity meter on GTA would be full if it was her. Like,
Should
she'd
I
be a
just
red
come
marker
into the-
on the map.
is this
She
whole
says it's a
room for
Trevor.
no reason?
There's moments where enemies, when it's the last enemy,
There
they'll
we
literally
go.
beg for you to leave them alone, and you can kill them, and the kills are brutal.
What other game? Another game,
Oh, there's been a good few follows there.
Hey, Wolf Cool, and
A big thank you to
Hello,
all them
Wolf Call.
follows.
yeah, loads of follows.
Crispy Gaming 4, thank you.
What are you doing,
Questionable, thank you very much. Ran Newsman 006390, thank you. And Raheem 9181. Thank you very much, everyone, for the follows. Much appreciated.
There's a hole in the roof over there.
Great.
I love that
Here.
sound.
There's a hole in the roof somewhere. Up here?
Is
Got
it?
me, what you mean, surely.
Do more in 2099.
Where's she
Will
going?
that ever
Oh,
happen?
there you go.
Streams. What?
What, the Cyberpunk?
I mean streams. What? I'm still confused.
Anyone
Like,
getting
do more
Cyberpunk?
in
Will
20
be dead.
Look.
Yeah.
See?
For what?
2099.
If they ever come up with a way to
You
stop.
might, I won't.
What?
I'll be a robot by then.
I was gonna
Have
say.
you not
if they
seen The Simpsons when I'm sure is it they Mr. Burns just had a head in
can't
a
believe you
tank
said that.
and a robot
That's
body?
not gonna happen.
That'll be me.
No.
Or Futurama when they just have the
That's
heads
our
in
Yeah,
the
the
thought
president's
initially.
heads,
that's our
yeah.
thought initially.
It'd be like that.
No.
You go, well, I've got you halfway there, I'll let you take it.
Thank you very much. Jojo's down.
There was a good section of followers there.
Santana.
They love my gameplay, that's what it is. They
Santana.
love it.
Ebola. Ebola. And. Hola. Soy Vox.
Do you think that Ebola one could just be unfortunate? First name begins with E and last name is just Bola.
Probably.
And it's
yeah.
just very
like, their name's like
unfortunate
Edward
name.
Bola,
Yeah, yeah.
but then unfortunately that
It's
is
just
Ebola.
very unlucky.
Yeah. If that's the case,
That is-
damn.
Oh, what's that?
That's like having a kid like literally called Carl and their surname be Rona and then they're literally Corona.
Yeah.
Oh. Low blow.
Oh, cool underneath that.
Do you know-
Will there be something under it? No. I dread to think how many collectibles we've probably already gone past.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
normally
passed
put
When
one
it
or
comes
two
to
at the
being
beginning,
when it
yeah.
comes to being resourceful, I wouldn't be surprised if you two barely have any gears to upgrade your guns when you first work there.
Oh, here comes Captain Price with the chin shots.
Ellie,
Good AI, I'm sure
Are you
you could
clean?
decent.
Indeed. She's, mate. She's task force.
just banged up.
Fuck Rangers.
Please die of old age.
mate.
There's nothing worse when the AI
Gotta
just
laugh.
gets in your way more than anything. But
Oh,
when
no,
they
that's-
use
that's not
Ellie
big.
was actually annoying in the first one.
I will agree to that, yeah.
She was a
There were moments as
pain.
Joel when I wanted to just go somewhere and she would be like, I wanted to go through a doorway and she just conveniently is placed in front of that doorway and she wouldn't move.
In all fairness,
that
I was
sucks.
more than happy to let her die, number one, so many times. To the point when they told me 2 was about her, I was devastated. From the start. I said this before this game was released.
Oh, you want to go
like,
through there? I think Ellie's main collectibles in there.
I will say though, so far they have
No.
made her quite cool, Ellie. Like, some of the kills she does and that are,
We
it's
ain't
nice she's actually useful.
We ain't
now.
even got to the best bit.
No, but like,
We ain't got to the revenge.
At
when,
least-
when she's
at
vengeful,
least
Ellie.
she's useful. Like, number 1, she was borderline pathetic, wasn't she? And somehow survived the whole game.
Thank you very much.
Load of nonsense.
June U23. I think that's right. June News. Junus.
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 Sure.
Loads of follows. Big thank you for all of them. Help our channel grow. Make sure everyone checks the YouTube channel as well.
Yes, please.
Where the fuck
We want to get
must
more
it
and more
go?
subs on that
climb
as
top of
well.
the truck. Not that way.
Ah.
Climb on that, then use that to jump onto the actual big cargo.
Simple.
bit.
Ah, see.
Simples.
Oh, that's cringe.
Really cut movies.
Good jump.
Thank you.
Tell them now.
I thought it was right. Kikol Campion, I don't know.
That is exactly
That
how
is-
I would have pronounced
I
that.
thought it, but I didn't say it.
Oh,
They're
I thought-
never easy to pronounce, are they, the names? They're always really hard
They make Rourke and Hesh sound like normal names.
ones. Dinosauro 76, another one. Big
That's
thank you
an
for the
easy one.
follow. Keep them coming,
Fancy
guys.
Listerine.
Keep them coming. We love it. We
What was
do.
it you said yesterday? I'm hungry.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
What, did you get your fill yesterday?
We gave loads yesterday. We
What's it? Yesterday was the meal and today's like snack time.
Well, I could go for a full meal.
There you go, here's the crafting menu just like the first game. Although this is all going to be new to you.
Are
You
you a
didn't get
fan
to
of
it.
crafting menus in games?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do both of you like them?
I prefer this over like the Minecraft one, where it's just fucking long.
No, just in general. Like, would you rather just have the weapon be like later in the game?
No,
just get
no,
a
no,
more
I like-
equipped weapon
I like
straight
crafting.
away. You
I
like
like
doing
It, it depends what they do. If they do the durability and crafting, it's a bit meh.
it? 'Cause I get it. It is more
Durability
realistic.
they
it is
do
long.
with like blades, hammers and that, which you can pick up and crowbars and shit. But it's not too bad.
As long as they last a while, yeah.
Remember, I don't want to have to shoot you in the face.
Oh, now this is interesting. So you notice
Aw.
Ellie's wearing a mask here.
Mm.
Dina doesn't know about her immunity. Joel told Ellie when they moved to Jackson to keep her immunity a secret, just
Oh,
for
100%,
safety reasons,
yeah.
because again, if people do know, then
Again,
they
I
will,
would have
they will question
I would have
what they
assumed
could
that
do
because
with
straight
her.
away, yeah, she's then a
She's the only
target
one,
more
yeah,
than
she's a
anything.
target, yeah, if she becomes... But
Let's get to the ground floor.
again, only Joel, Tommy, Maria know she's immune. Dina, at this point, doesn't know. And
Oh,
it's
go on,
gonna
go
stay
on.
that way.
Fucking have
Damn
it!
it!
Ah,
Yeah,
it didn't work. Yeah, I did try. I did pull
Try blading her.
the safety's on.
What's your excuse for the knife, sucker? There you go, you got her.
She's invincible.
She's just really good at dodging.
She's pretty good. Just seems to pop up.
Oh,
and save
you'll
her.
like this. There's a puzzle to do with a safe, and it has to do
So
with...
glad you got the puzzle.
It's not hard. It's to do with that picture that you just passed on the wall.
Oh, you should have told him.
I'll see. No,
He
no.
loves
No,
puzzle
I'll-
You
games.
snake.
He
Oh.
loves
You
them.
solid snake. Liquid snake, actually. You're a liquid snake. Oh no!
yeah.
White Goodman.
Oh, by the way, you see the
no.
glass on the vending machine.
You didn't do this.
Smash it.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
You know what you will like? I'm trying to find someone who paints oil paintings, and you know the picture he's got
Oh,
of
you're
him
not gonna do
fighting
it?
the ball. I'm trying to get that of me, and it's gonna go
Oh!
right above my sofa on the stairs, like a big £3 painting of an
You
oil
didn't do
painting.
it.
That's messed
Look
up.
how tragic
What
it'll
did I
be.
do? The safe thing.
You didn't even go in the room where it was.
Oh, I thought. Oh no!
Clickers. They're back. And more ruthless than ever.
That female.
Yeah, it is.
I'm assuming you see the
No, just got a sense of knowing these things.
Okay, so what is a clicker and why are they scary?
So, with the... Yeah, because he doesn't know how the infected work, because he
They
hasn't
can't
played the
see
first
anything.
game.
Oh, they can just hear. So if you make noise, they'll come at you. And
Yeah.
they're really strong. And I think they can kill you in one hit. can't
Because
they?
see, the...
Or can they not?
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
They instant kill.
Yeah.
The way that
Oh,
the...
shit.
So
I
go high
want
five
to
them.
do this thing.
High five them. High five them.
You guys
You
wanted...
can
You
skip-
guys wanted levels, right? Play them!
You
Why are
can
you handing them to me for? I've done this.
You can silent kill them, yeah?
Yeah, you have to. It's the only way. It is literally...
Well, you can't pop, 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 pop.
You
pop,
can,
pop,
but then
pop,
they'll hear you and then they'll kill you in one hit.
Unless you run away.
With very limited room to run. and tiptoe. Really, like, don't hold the analog stick all the way when you go near them because they will hear it. Their hearing is immaculate. The higher the difficulty as well, the better their hearing is. But
and now pop up. There's only two of them, I
to
think.
explain how the infected work, because Aaron hasn't played the first game, he's jumping into the second game like with a fresh take on everything. He knows of the plot, but he doesn't know of the little
You
intricacies
can throw
like.
a brick as well, and they'll go to
Distraction,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, the disease in this game that triggered the outbreak is fungus based. Like
Oh yeah,
cordyceps.
I've read about that.
And so there's different
That's
stages of
because-
infected. You start off as a runner where you can see and you just basically run and you attack and you bite. Then you turn into a stalker, which is a half runner, half clicker. So they can still see, but they prefer to sneak up on you and then they'll try and bite you, but you can still fend them off. Then you become a clicker where you're completely blind and super strong for some reason. Then one bite is instant kill. You've now got the new infected in this game called the Ramblers, which are massive, big boy ones with mushrooms on their heads that literally run up to you, cough gas in your face, that whittles your health down slowly, and then you run off to try and avoid them. And as well, when you kill them, they blow up. Then you've got the bloaters. Now, the bloaters are basically like the final stage of the infection. When you become a bloater, you're this hulking, big boy infected, covered in spores, and you can literally lob spores like grenades and...
Oh damn.
When the spore like explodes, you're covered in that gas until you get out. And as well, if a bloater grabs you, it will shove its...
in 2 seconds.
When a bloater grabs you, it literally shoves its hands in your nose and its mouth on your bottom jaw and splits your head
Look at my
open.
Oh
language.
fuck.
How many of them do you come across? The final stage.
What, the bloaters?
Number one, don't
they're
get many of them, do you?
They're treated more like bosses in this game, and every time you encounter
Was
one, it's
they in
always...
one though as well, treated
Yeah.
as bosses? I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you didn't get loads of them, did you?
In number one, I think there's like 4.
Yeah, they're not common, are they? Like.
But in number one, you could sneak around them. In this one, every time you run into one, it's basically like a boss battle. You run into it in
I
an
like
arena.
that though. Yeah, I like that. That's a good touch.
Where the fuck do I have to go?
But the only 2 infected that are basically instant kill are clickers and bloaters for the reasons I just explained. Because clickers have basically superhuman strength. Like, if you try and melee them without a melee weapon that has a blade attached to it, they'll literally swat you and just bite you.
Oh damn.
Like, with Abby, if you go to punch them, they'll literally grab your hand and give you a nibble.
What,
That's
the clickers?
the clickers, yeah. Or if you try and... Because even though Ellie's got the switchblade, if you try and go at them head on with the switchblade, they're like, no.
I have to hold it. I have to
Fine.
hold it. I've got to...
The best thing to do with clickers is stealth. As well, because where they've got the fungus in their heads, it acts as armour.
Oh, okay.
So if you shoot a headshot for a clickers, like, it will take 2 shots. One to break the armour and then one to pop them off completely. Unless you're using a bow and arrow or a really strong, like, for instance, you've got the hunting rifle. If you upgrade the damage on that, that'll make clickers, like, instant kill. Like, instant death, I mean.
Molotov. Give me a
And as
shit.
well, yeah, burning them as well. Because, like, if you throw a Molotov at a clicker, they not only go towards the bottle because it smashes, because the noise will attract
burn.
them, but they'll burn as they stand there and then they'll just flail about and die.
I'm a pro.
Oh, that dude scared me. I thought it was a fucking zombie. Fuck you, man.
So now that you understand that, you understand how the infected work. But the only new infected so far in this game, and I am near the end of the game, so I think it pretty much is like the only new infected are the Ramblers, but they won't come till you're in Seattle.
And what are the Shamblers again?
They are like half clickers, half bloaters, but they have this weird fungus in them that's got a load of holes in, and when they run up to you, they basically cough this acidic gas, and you have to basically run away from them, and as well, when you kill them, they blow up.
Damn, so you can't stealth kill them?
No.
Damn,
And
that
they're
sucks.
too big for you to stealth kill.
Oh.
If you even try calling up to them, they'll turn around and slap you silly.
Fuck's sake.
Clickers, you can at least stealth kill them, because if they don't know you're there, because again they're blind, if you proper tiptoe, yeah, like Ellie's doing there, you can give them a good stab in the neck without them anticipating you. It's only when they know you're there that they're then like pretty much undefeatable. And because Ellie has the switchblade, with stealth, oh no, they know you're there. With stealth, because you have the switchblade, it's easy for Ellie to kill them. When you play as Abby, Abby
hide
doesn't
again?
have a switchblade.
Oh,
You
fuck.
can, but there's also runners, so they can see you. And when runners see you, they don't leave you alone, and their noise will make the clickers know where you are as
How the
well.
fuck will I
That's right. I wouldn't grab it if I were you. I think the clicker's behind you. Oh, there it is! L1 sprint, by the way. Oh, good headshot. Oh, double headshot! I think Dean already damaged that one, that's why
Yeah,
it went
she
down
did.
easily, yeah.
Oh, thank Christ.
Oh, I did like the sense of panic you got. Like that is how they're meant to make you feel. To be fair, I think Last of Us 2
Don't
does
get-
try to lean more into the survival horror aspects
You know what?
more than the first one. The first one's just pure
I
survival.
was gonna say
This
there's
one
a lot of people as well in the first one.
Yeah, whereas this one, when you do have the infected, it's always in dark rooms, limited ammo, and then when your stealth does go tits up and you do have to go in swinging, they proper make it tense. One thing I notice they do a lot in this game is they mix up the infected that will be in groups together. Like, if you have a room, yeah, with runners and clickers, it only takes one runner to see you and basically your stealth is fucked. Because if a runner sees you, it's going to come running at you, it's going to be screaming, flailing its arms about, the clicker's not going to leave you alone until the runner's out of the room.
So far, the problem is differentiating between the clicker and the runner. I know the difference when they're close, but distance, I can't tell. I really can't tell.
That's the point, though.
Oh,
In
so
a way,
the
that's
same as
basically
a
the
lot of
point.
people.
Because if you underestimate a runner and fuck it up, the clicker's going to come towards you, and that kind of makes you want to play it more safe.
I won't budge. Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Yes.
You're just gonna.
He had his stealth run fuck up, and 2 clickers were basically chasing him, and Dina...
Makes it exciting though when they're chasing you. Stealth, you're like, oh, you're slow. But when they're all chasing you,
But it's not fun
racing.
when, yeah, but it's not fun when you've just killed 2 runners and you didn't realise the clicker was behind you. You turn around, it bites you in the neck, and you're dead.
Oh,
and you've got to do the whole
it
section
does
again.
annoy me that annoyed me in the first. There was one scene that done me loads in the first one.
But one thing I will say this game also does really well is balance the human and infected aspect, because in the first game you had human enemies, you had infected enemies, but the 2 never mixed like at all.
I don't know how I got to throw it.
And I think that was actually part of, I think you're meant to do it and it just falls back
No,
down.
no. You can do this successfully. You're
On
just
what?
aiming wrong.
I don't know where you got to throw it.
Go back.
In the hole?
Go back. And go back. You got to get it to go through that gap so that it dangles
What
so
gap?
you can climb it.
Yeah, is it just me? I can't even see a gap.
I can't see a gap.
Where I've done it, it's so obvious, and again, when you see it, you'll be like, that was obvious. So,
That's gonna bug me now, yeah, I can't.
no, not there! It's too far.
I can't
Look,
see.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
In all
I can't
honesty,
see the gap.
I can't. I bet it is like, as soon as he points out, we're both gonna be like, oh, I feel like an idiot.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hope you cock it up.
I probably will,
That.
because the rope physics are a bit... Yeah, like that. The rope physics there was shit.
Oh, I thought the gap was over there.
That's what I thought.
I thought that was just part of, yeah.
What the fuck? What's the rope doing now? Now I've got to untangle the fucking thing.
Oh, this is just like real life.
Look, it's got to go through there, but fucking arcing, it's a pain in the...
That's
What?
not. That's
It
not
is
a
a-
hole.
It is! There's a hole there!
When
Well,
you said hole, I
actually,
thought you meant through the floor.
Oh, that's better.
Oh.
That's not a hole.
There
It's
it-
over the beam.
No, but when I first done it, I managed to get it to go through the hole. And then Dina climbs up and then you climb up. But now that you see it though, don't you think, wow, that was really obvious?
How's that a hole?
No, again, when I first done it, I managed to get it through there. I think the string bad luck just kicked in with that one. I don't know why the rope physics there were being so shit.
In all fairness, I think that gap you put it through was lucky. I think it's actually meant to go over this bit.
I think it was luck. to be fair.
Yeah, I think it is actually meant to go over that.
No, because when I done it, that's what I thought. I was like, well, rope physics tell me I should throw it through that gap and it will dangle, and it actually worked first try.
It must have said something and we missed it. They must have said like throw it over it or something. I honestly can't remember, but
Storm's really
I
picked
don't
up.
know. All I know is when I missed Dina's like, want me to try. I would prefer her to try.
she did it. Yeah, I would have happily just gone, here you go, love.
You.
Get working, girl.
Back to Red Dead.
In the
Storm's
storm.
picking up though. In the matter of what? Did anyone else see that jump?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did anyone else think that looked like? It didn't actually look like a jump. It just looked like they glitched through it.
I don't know. Pull my gun out.
No.
No, that bugged me.
Hey, how
What,
far
that you can't shoot on
When I
walls?
was just writing, you couldn't withdraw it or nothing. Like, you couldn't do anything.
You don't really...
Draw.
You
But
don't
that
ever
was
really
before
need
you
to
went
shoot on
against
walls.
enemy. But like, I did not.
Oh, she got her hood up, bless her. What a rebel.
Graphically though, it was fantastic.
You don't want to lose Dina in the storm either, by the way.
Oh, is that a possibility?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like a win-win all round. Get rid of her.
Turn back. You won't make it.
She slows down though by the looks of it. When she goes too far
She
ahead.
does,
it's
but
very
then,
linear.
look, then she just darts off like that.
I know, girl.
Oh, as soon as she
Fucking
does go
sprint,
far
you
though.
bitch.
L1.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm holding it down. She's doing this shit.
Because I'm mid-chat.
Probably, yeah.
You can just follow her tracks though.
I don't know, the snow's that bad that I think as soon as she makes tracks, it gets overlapped by another layer of snow.
What the fuck is happening to the horse tail?
Smash it out.
There she is.
Thank God. Yeah, thanks for running away, bitch. Much appreciated.
I'm sure if Dina
Don't
would say
mention
she
it.
would. Yeah, don't mention it. Shall I see? You want to go in there?
What? Watch your head. They need to sign up there.
That
And
looks
this one.
good when she puts her head under and you see the gun in the just slid in the back trousers and that.
If I had glitched through it, that just ruined the game.
Yeah.
Dong dong. I think I would laugh if that
Yeah,
happened.
I would
I'd be wetting myself with laughter.
That's what's funny about the Spider-Man glitches. The game looks so beautiful, but the glitch was just so stupid.
Oh boy.
Like the infinite rolling through the water.
Yeah,
and that.
it just ruined the realism.
Or when
of
you
the
go
game.
into photo mode and then you make your camera go all the way out in the water and you can see the AI on the boats
Oh
and
my
they literally
God,
have
one thing you two
PS1
may,
polygons.
One thing you two may be interested in. CEX had a copy of Spider-Man 1 on PS1. We done 2. Now when we go like
should have picked
when
it
we
up,
go
see if it actually
shopping or
works.
whatever, I'll probably find that game regularly and I want to get it again for my PS1.
Ah,
But you might want to do that one.
here's another puzzle element that the game just showed you in a really simple way. So you know in the first game, I'm explaining this more to...
H.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? For you this will be like new anyway. You know in the first game with...
Exciting.
yeah. You know with Joel, you had the shiv doors. Like, you know, you'd have a locked door and
Yeah,
you could just
yeah,
shiv
yeah,
it open. Because Ellie's got a switchblade, they've replaced shiv doors with basically one-way locked doors. So the puzzle is trying to figure out how to get around it.
So,
So,
it's
like-
just locked from one side
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I don't know. It'd
So-
be interesting to see if that's a good thing or bad thing.
And again, I could have explained the safe puzzle, but Belle absolutely skipped it, and it was actually a really funny safe puzzle.
I didn't know that.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
you've
could
done
tell
the
you.
smart
I mean,
choice
I
to
could
skip
tell
it.
you now what it is. It's not even hard.
What do you get from it though?
Loads of supplies, and I think a training manual as well.
Then we're pros.
Well,
No, the
Ellie
training
said it
manuals
earlier.
unlock you more skill trees so you can upgrade Ellie. So effectively, you've missed out on a fuck ton of upgrades.
He could do that.
And as
Could
well,
you complete
you
this
can
and not upgrade
you
once?
can miss guns in this one, which you couldn't in the first,
That's
and
good,
you can
yeah.
miss weapon holsters, which make your menu bigger so you can switch guns faster.
Oh, so there are some things, yeah, that you do need really.
So basically, I'll explain the puzzle that you skipped over. So, what you went through like a sort of shopping area, and in the shopping area you can find a note from one of the managers, and one of the managers will say, "Oh, by the way, there's a safe in the supply room. The combination is when my boy won Employee of the Month." Now, when you go in the supply room, you find the safe, and you're thinking, "Well, I still don't know what the fuck the combo is." There was a picture on the wall when you first got to that shopping area, which was a board with all the employees of the month. And one of the employees of the month was July, and it was a dog, and that's what my boy meant. So when you put that together, you then figure out, oh, July, and then you put in July 2013, and that's the combination. And there's other cool safes that have puzzles like that. Like one of the ones I've done recently that I found really cool is you'll find a letter where two neighbours were basically... These two neighbours, for some reason, were sending letters to each other, even before the outbreak. When you read the letter, it's really weird, because, again, they would just text in real life. But in the
Well,
letter...
are they old people? They could be old people.
I don't know. You'll never know, because it's a letter about two people that are probably dead now as well.
Oh, true,
But
yeah.
when you read the letter, they basically have this back and forth banter, and in the banter they basically say, oh, wouldn't it be fun to make the safe combo our house numbers? And then you put in the house numbers and it opens the safe.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So the safe combo thing,
They're pretty much similar to Resi stuff.
yes,
Oh, nice.
except in Resi it highlights it in green, in Last of Us it doesn't, so you really have to pay attention if you want to figure it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Because again, there are some interesting safe combinations that I do find hilarious. As well, there are two really cool Easter egg collectibles that you can pick up. Like one of the Easter egg collectibles is you can find Nathan Drake's ring from Uncharted, and the other one is you can find a precursor orb from Jak and Daxter, referencing two other Naughty Dog IPs.
That's pretty cool. I like when they do something.
I think even when you find Nathan Drake's ring as well, she says, "Who the fuck would wear this?" when you pick it up, and it makes me laugh because it's like, I've played that franchise, I love it.
Obviously a sex den.
Oh,
That's why he didn't tell you about it. I hope it's a sex den. For his sake.
So this is Eugene's place. Eugene is an ex-Firefly who joined Tommy's town, who was meant to be on shift but has disappeared for who knows what fucking reason, and he has a really cool secret den where he grows weed.
Damn.
Smart.
It's weed.
That's cool.
If there's one thing you need when the world goes like this, it's that.
All you need is a bag of weed.
A bag of weed, everything's better with a bag of weed. You don't need flash, you don't need speed.
I mean, he somehow managed to hide this from everyone else.
Yeah.
He's got that videotape thing.
The bong was kind of like a hint towards that. Again, he did drugs and as well. And yeah, he's also got his own stash of Smash Brandy Scooch. Love that.
Are these
What is it?
Crash Bandicoot.
But yeah.
interesting taste, Eugene?
It's the same when Kid Icarus done a joke where Palutena says to Kid Icarus, have you, Palutena says to Pit, sorry, have you ever played Super Bash Sisters? And you know it's meant to be Super Smash Brothers.
That's awesome. Super Bash Sisters, although it does sound like a porno.
This will take him forever.
But yeah.
I wish he'd told me.
I don't know why you passed it on to me, because when I do this, it will literally do another cutscene and then it will switch to the next level. Oh, and this is cool as well. His bong mask.
Oh, wow. That's mad.
Dina.
Perfect way to smoke this stuff.
Bong. God, he was so smart.
Even they find it smart.
Was smart?
Well, they don't know where he is, because there is a letter earlier on that explains that he went to go look for his family, because his missus took their kid and run off. For some reason. I will be pointing out all the like sub-story stuff, because again, as someone going for the platinum, I have read all the letters and I have sat through all this stuff. Because I like this stuff. Like the world building with the letters and the notes and the journal entries. I actually really do like it, so when there is a cool subplot going on,
I got it.
I do like reading about it. And as well, again, like some of the cool things, like what they do with the safes where trying to figure out the combination is something that's written in a letter.
Okay.
By this point, they could have just thrown that on the floor.
Funny you say that.
I could have saved this game another minutes of my time there and just didn't need to see them both squeeze for that for so long.
Oh, imagine if it was a plastic jar, Jesus.
It just bounces
up.
Damn it.
Smells good.
Smells good. Want anything, any weed you could get in them sort of times be good.
No, but I think they were checking if it was fresh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good thing someone brought a lighter.
The essentials.
Trapped.
Of course. But yeah, now this is just another cutscene, then we'll switch back to Abby, and then the scene happens.
There'll be another cutscene.
Can I
What, when you switch to Abby?
Yeah.
Sort of. The next bit with Abby is really like on rails and there's a lot of action, so actually I will pass it on to you when it gets to it because
Scale
you'll
of
want
1
to
to
play it.
10.
If I played it, then the next bit after is going to be boring. You're going to be like, why'd you give me this?
1 being
Yeah.
like absolute trash.
Oh, here we go. They're talking about the
10
party.
being
Yeah, I thought so. It was,
She's getting her to rape the
life
kiss.
altering.
oh,
This is
I
when
thought
they,
it said
this
rape.
is when they hook up.
How would you...
420 blaze it. My hope will never die. Please tell me you know that song. It's like the MLG song. Oh my god, that.
said it was a mistake.
Nah. Especially if you watch MLG Smash and MLG Splatoon, when they had the Call of Duty hit markers and they had weed everywhere.
Oh, to be fair, adding Call of Duty hit markers to Smash would be pretty damn funny.
Like,
Splatoon, actually.
there's a bit when he like
Especially
he
Splatoon.
knocks him off the stage and he goes,
Oh, that's
and
so cool.
then what's it? When there's one where Ganon does, you know, he's down A where he does that with his legs.
Oh, yes.
They do that and then they do the sniper where it goes, get no scope, no
Oh,
scope.
no. Yeah, 'cause he don't even look, he just does his stomp like that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Wow, like a solid 6.
Oh, God, that's awesome. Yeah,
There are
Smash has so many
people around.
memes that
Yeah,
can go with it.
6. Oh.
And it plays My Hope Will Never Die, the dubstep song, which I actually have on my playlist. It's not a bad song, but I can't listen to it without laughing because it just reminds me of MLG.
What's the thing for that? What did you type in to watch that? 'Cause that sounds awesome.
MLG Smash.
Infuriating.
MLG Smash.
You probably will get like actual proper good Smash gameplay,
Tournaments,
or you'll
yeah.
find like funny YouTube edits where people have done MLG Smash.
I usually watch those anyway, those tournaments. They're bloody awesome.
Don't want to stopping you.
Oh, this bit. It's
Let's go! Where's the lotion at?
This better be better than the 6.
This is when.
No! What waste!
See that there's
They're 2 puffs!
that's
Yeah, but there's more in the
when-
background.
Oh, that's true.
But you
The
wouldn't.
jar had like
waste
6
those.
roll
You
ups.
wouldn't waste that
Good
though. You
savoury.
wouldn't throw that like it's nothing.
Smash.
Smash of us!
Gonna happen.
Now you're on the Abbey bit.
Smash of us.
I'll be honest, so far I think the Abbey part has been the best bit. watching.
I agree. Even watching is good.
And honestly, I think it's been the only part that's been
Ironically, it is the
been
best.
decent. So,
So
far,
you actually
yeah.
like the parts that people hate, which is
She's actually a badass, which is actually quite cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? Not distract. Let's just go fuck 'em.
Not a fan of the build. I mean, it could have made her a bit more.
I like
feminine,
it
but
though
big.
because it at least makes sense. She's gonna knock them out. Like.
No, but I mean, they could have made her a bit more feminine.
To be
with the
fair,
build.
if you were a scrawny or
You don't want none. Oh shit.
by the way,
Alright,
yeah, you
see
can't
you
kill
later,
all of these.
alligator.
It's gonna get to the point where you just need to run.
Oh shit. Where we gonna go?
Just down there, just anywhere where they aren't, just go.
Anywhere but the pavement.
Keep going. They're literally just gonna spawn out of nowhere. Worse than when Stewie says let's have a sexy party, then they all come out of walls and potted plants and shit. Have you seen that in Family Guy? I think Stewie does it like a good 4 or 5
You
times.
could beat these up.
I reckon she could. Like Terry Crews in Brooklyn Nine-Nine when he has like two of them between his arms.
I've left one for you.
Oh my. Yeah.
2 in headlocks, 1 in a scissor lock.
I hope this is alright.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you know what?
So far, the bits all like happens before what makes everyone hate Abby.
But they already know why everyone hates
Yeah.
Abby, Brendan. We're just like not saying it because it's coming up soon. When we get past it, then we'll talk about.
And we it's not like we don't like her.
Can they not run
it's
in
not like
water?
we like her because of her scenes with her. We like her because of her gameplay. Like the fact that she beats the crap out of them is awesome.
I'm literally.
The fact that she's literally a female.
I'm
Joel.
running in circles.
In terms of
Where
gameplay, in
have we
terms of
got to go?
personality, she's not. No, now you're just going in circles. Yeah, go up there, and then you've got sort of platform on these. Just run, just keep running.
You can run back up on. Easy.
I sort of hop, skip, and jump on all of them.
I don't even know if it's this way. It's just
It is.
complete winging.
No, you're going the right way. For someone winging it, you are, aside from that one bit where you looked around twice, now you're going the right way. Yeah, keep going.
That's it.
There was a med kit you could have grabbed, but
We don't need it.
We don't need no water.
up and X, up and X.
You know what the worst thing is? They make this so realistic, yet she can sprint for days and not get no stamina.
To be fair, she's been working on that car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a
I was just saying, I'm surprised they didn't add in an annoying. I'm glad they didn't. I'm surprised they
Yeah,
haven't
what-
added that though.
What Brendan put just now, basically, is what
Alright,
he's
so
sort of saying.
that's
Like,
speech,
her
so
gameplay is more
character.
better than the character.
To be fair, they haven't really
Shit, what
explained
we gotta
her
do?
character.
And we just got to spam now.
Oh, just you there.
Oh yeah, no, I meant to sound earlier because there's like 10 hours in there. Oh, what was that? Is that
What
It's
was
Joel!
What is the point of making you press the button? That's what happened.
To make you feel like you're going to make a difference when the scripted part's going to happen.
Yeah.
That makes it even worse.
It just hurts my
Now I
hand.
get why people are mad. That's annoying. And I just ruined it.
No. You didn't say exactly why. You said
No,
you get
but
why.
still.
We all know. And to be honest, yeah, it has bugged me a little
That's-
bit as well.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. She's obviously, she already knows who he is as well.
No, she doesn't.
Oh,
Not
does she
yet.
not?
No, not yet.
That's still
At this point, Joel has said Tommy's name. Tommy hasn't said Joel's name. We know who they are. She doesn't yet.
We'll go out the back. We can make a break for the lodge.
Get
Oh, yeah,
straight
there you
away,
go.
refresh time.
Oh,
Back to the cleanup crew.
give the stream a refresh and then we should be able to catch up.
What's that?
He was getting delayed. Oh, there we go. Start swinging.
Oh shit!
What are you doing?
No.
Don't let him fuck me. What?
I pressed R2 to swing. That just feels normal.
Oh, yeah, I would have done the same.
Yeah.
Swearing.
Oh, I've done it. You know what? I just done it then as well.
Oh, you got that. Oh my god, did you see Joel? He went over to help you and got slapped in the back.
Actually, how did you make it?
Up and then R2. Up on the D pad. Oh, well, you don't have one. You don't have one. You didn't pick one up.
We could do it.
What did you say earlier?
Stream delay test.
Don't need it.
No, we're gonna still risk it.
To be fair, I think we read that late because I think we read that late.
Now you've got to survive here until Tommy
Oh,
does.
we got no health. I would definitely die, boys.
That's better, not much now. Yeah, sweet. Good swim.
Oh
man.
shit!
Yeah, you want to die.
Yeah,
Oh,
shit.
well.
I thought I still had the pole. I would just redo that bit.
You got fucked.
Yeah, I did. It's so weird pressing square.
There you go, you can continue.
R2 just felt normal.
You see what I mean when I say the load times after you die are really good?
Oh shit, where's it starting? Right.
It gave you more health back though, to be
Where you die.
Yeah.
But yeah, survive here until Tommy basically says something.
The door ain't gonna hold.
Oh! Oh, it's not gonna swap my gun for that, is it?
Mm-mm.
These are really good. For
Melee weapons just
These are
melee
quality.
weapons just replace your melee. So square was your fist, you grab it right now. And if you had like blades and that, you could tie scissors to them, just like the first game.
That girl.
Yeah, because they don't know her name either.
I don't
Would they know
where
who
they've
she
gone.
is even if she did say?
She could do this on her own with her body.
Tommy has no
I don't
clue.
think so.
Joel doesn't remember who she is, but it's because he's really like, I mean, what he did. Kind of, yeah, and it's been 4 years and he's old. Like, would you, if you did what Joel did, even after 4 years, would you really remember? Like, you would.
Come on, lad. Let's go.
Because what Joel did to her. What
Clicker?
Joel did to
He
her.
said that,
was-
yeah, he said
yeah, there's a clicker. What Joel did to her was indirect. There's a crowbar you can grab, by the way. It's not just pipes.
How do
I
we
think-
change weapon?
What?
Oh!
To the gun, yeah, yeah. What you do-
Shit!
Everything you do with the D-pad, changing weapons, throwing bricks, using a gun with the D-pad.
To be fair, I can just run and let them two go with it. If we're being honest.
No, not the clicker. The clicker will ignore them.
Oh,
Just
she
go straight for you.
killed me.
Kill!
Was that the clicker? Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
it's the clicker.
I can see why you say you can't tell.
Yeah. Apart from when it was fresh in his arms, when it was nowhere near you, I was a bit like, oh, yeah, they don't do that.
I couldn't tell that was a
Yeah,
clicker.
runners
I
don't
thought
do
that was a
that.
normal one. That's.
The easier enemies go for Joel and Tommy. The harder enemies will just ignore them and go straight for you.
So how'd you get infected
makes
then? Like
sense.
standard zombies, if you get bit, you're infected.
If you breathe in spores, you're infected. If you get bit, you're infected.
Breathing spores.
what's
You know when they were wearing the gas mask
Yeah,
earlier?
yeah.
That was a room filled with the spores that caused the disease. So if you breathe them in, you get infected, yeah.
Good release.
The fungal infection spreads through saliva and through the spores. So when you get bit,
Oh,
saliva
there's the
goes into
clicker.
your bloodstream.
If I just run away.
And even though Ellie's immune, she's only immune from
Oh,
one
that
bite.
fucker's
If she
just
gets
running.
bit again, she can get infected. But she can't get infected from breathing spores.
I don't like that. That's kind of that's getting bit once, yeah, sure. Getting bit twice is infected. That's kind
Oh!
of specific.
Well, I mean, as well, if she did get bit,
Get
again,
off,
they bite
you
hard,
sluts.
you lose a lot of blood as well.
Joel, do something,
She
lad.
the only way she can't get infected is from spores.
Oh!
Well, Joel will only pick on the easier enemies. You've got to kill the ones that.
I don't know where they are.
Well, there's one behind you. I think you might have already taken the clicker out, so you don't have to worry. If you haven't, it's going to sneak up and bite you.
Shoot him in the dick.
Alright.
Oh, there's a deck.
Oh, there's a med kit!
Mate, I'm busy. Oh, shit!
Oh, never let it go!
Mate, I can hear you screaming at me.
Hey, girl.
You fucking deal with it. Can you not see I'm trying not to die here, lad? Yeah, no shit, we can't. What's your plan then, boy?
Well, they were trying to see if one of the cable cars works so they could ride it back to Jackson. But seeing as how that's not going to work, they're going to need another plan. And this other plan is what leads into
Oh,
the
for fuck's sake.
horrible events.
Come on, Joe.
Oh, Joel with the machete!
Look at
Yell out underoos for help! Yeah, and then Spider-Man will just swing in and web them all up.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, everyone, big fan of Spider-Man?
In all fairness,
Joel, knocked
Joel.
your first.
Yeah!
Oh no.
Oh, you didn't say Joel.
Now look what you've done.
In all fairness, I thought they were capable of me not having to save them constantly.
No.
I was just going to keep running in circles till they dealt with it. If I'm honest
Oh,
with
you got to
I-
climb through that window. You don't have to actually kill these guys.
That should have been said a long time
They probably
ago.
did. You probably ignored
Where we gotta go?
it. Climb on the cable car, go through the window. Yeah, because actually, now that I think about it, there was way too many of them, but I'm pretty sure
Get
there
up!
was just, I think as you kill one, another one just spawns in, so they're all just piling up. That's it, follow Tommy.
I got you. They're close to us.
Where are we going?
It's this way.
Huh?
Joel died, and then you're back again. Yeah. Like you're further than you were before.
Yeah, Joel getting bit there was him failing the mission. He didn't save Joel.
Yeah, no, but he was in that little area fighting the clickers and stuff. Joel died. And
You
then...
just have to run out.
Oh.
You don't actually have to kill them.
Oh,
I was
okay.
wasting
It's all
time killing
happening
them.
so quick because
You
again, when you
literally
die,
just
low
have to
time
run
is really good. Here we go.
You didn't have to just stay there. You could just went
Look
out.
at her face when he
I'm
says.
just going around in circles.
Look,
What's your
look.
name?
Did you see it?
Abby.
The moment When he said, I'm Tommy, then he said, that's Joel. The eyes.
Yeah, looked at him.
She glared at Joel. That's supposed to tell you, okay, now something... Now, this is when now, for me, because I didn't look at the spoilers, this was when I felt uncomfortable. When I was like, why is she staring...
This, man.
Yeah, that's how I just done that.
No.
And,
You didn't
And
even
then-
have it for long.
and then if you guys were paying attention...
No.
If you guys were paying attention...
Part.
And I've done most of the game by myself. And then if you guys were paying attention, when after they revealed who they were, Tommy said, we need to get back to Jackson. Joel said, that'll take way too long. And that's when she goes, oh, I have a group of friends, by the way. We should go to them. You know, they'll look after us. They'll take care of you.
Don't look after The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then transition back to these two.
Oh, we missed it.
When I was 12, I found a skateboard.
Oh, I don't like the hairy armpits though.
Yeah, but it's the apocalypse, so you're going to find a razor to shave.
Yeah, to be
I mean,
fair,
just use a blade.
For an apocalypse, they're not that bad.
Yeah, that's true. It's just a bit of a oof.
Could have been a lot more hair, to be honest. We could be talking jungle pits, do you know what I mean? Or,
That's true. Fucking miniature Amazon.
yeah. Oh. They're telling each other, like, their wound secrets.
Chemical burn.
And Ellie starts off... Well, Ellie starts off by lying here. That's not a chemical burn. We know what that is.
I don't.
Yeah.
When she was in the
You
hospital or doctor or...
Her bite.
Oh.
And she tattooed over it.
Smart.
But because she and Dean have now hooked up,
Bite mark?
she attempts to tell Dina the truth.
I got jumped by an infected.
If you played the Last of Us DLC Left Behind, this all makes sense. Although even if you played the first game, it makes sense, because we all knew she was bit, and we all knew she was immune. Well, not you, because you didn't play the
Healed
first one.
with a ring of
I'm surprised you didn't remember.
marks and cysts and... Ow!
No, but to be fair, I would have skipped the scene and missed all of it
Hey!
anyway.
I told you a real fucking story.
I did tell you
I remember she got bit. I can't remember what. I can't
Yeah,
remember
on.
much of it, to be honest. I only played it 2 years ago as well. It was like that long ago.
Jesse?
Oh no, Jesse's coming.
Just stay there, okay?
Are you okay?
Just
What's
wait,
going on?
please. What? Just turn around. What are you doing?
He's not only disappointed because that's his ex hooking up with
There's
a
a
woman, but he's
blizzard
also
outside.
like, hang on a minute, you guys are meant to be working here,
Oh,
and you're smoking weed and fucking.
What we do matters.
Machine.
Well, then why aren't you at the fucking lookout?
Because Tommy
Anyone
was
else hear
showing
an echo?
up.
No. Oh, to be fair, we can't hear it.
And then yeah, the reason why Jesse's there is again he was meant to be covering Tommy and
The echo
Joel's
could
shift.
be.
The horses when I
Oh,
saw
actually, I don't know what the echo would be.
Maybe they just went back to town. Without being replaced. No way.
Now she's worried. Joel not turning
How
up
much of
to.
the region have you covered?
Joel not showing up at his usual post. No, something must be wrong.
Go at it
It's
from
like he must have been
different
jumped by zombies or
We'll cover
something.
the whole thing in a few hours.
I don't like you writing solo. We don't know what's out there.
I don't know if you're
Exactly.
joking.
What if they need help?
We literally just saw it happen.
Oh.
I'll head west. Dina can take south. You come from the east, but be smart about it.
My bad.
See, bear in mind, because like you ain't played the first one, this is your where would your stance be on this game so far?
Pretty good, to be fair.
You
Because
quite a
I
fan
can't
of it?
compare it to the first one. So, like, you know. But if it was just... Yeah. Yeah, pretty damn good.
Quite a fan of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. You can even see her face when she's riding on the same horse as
She's
Joel.
literally behind him. She is fucking already.
Again, without knowing spoilers, when it was the moment Tommy said Joel's name and her eyes darted towards him, I felt uncomfortable, and that's the way it's supposed to feel. If you didn't know it. And then she tricks him into coming back to her.
The worst thing about it. For that scene where you said you felt uncomfortable.
Yeah, with the eyes
watching it.
pointing, I did.
I
Because you
literally
know the
felt
spoilers.
No, but even if I didn't, I don't think I would have.
No, but you haven't played the
I
first
think
one.
she'd have been just scared. Like, oh, God.
No, I mean I knew what it was on about, but like, I didn't really feel. Obviously, she now knows, but I was just kind of like, let's just get it done with. Like,
Oh, well, to be fair, you hate the
Yeah.
cutscenes anyway, so.
yeah, I wouldn't play this game again.
Well,
Really?
completing it.
We're literally, for me, there's too much cutscenes. For me, it's too. I can imagine people. I can see why they love it, but I'd say I've done 20 minutes of gameplay in 2 hours.
Thanks.
That's why. I think games are going to go this way though.
They are.
No, yeah,
the
that's
more
what-
realistic the game, the more cinematic.
Yeah, that's why I like the Crash remakes. Just easy platformer, just keep going.
You don't play a game like this because you want an arcadey feel. You play a game like this because you want to sit there, snacks by your side.
I think this is
do a good
too
couple of hours
much.
of.
But then, like you said, when you get into it though,
This
that's
is
when
when
it kicks
the ball-
off. Yeah.
this- If the ball has been pushed up to a hill, this is when it's going to go toppling down the
Yeah.
other side. Here we go.
This is after this bit where the gameplay
Now,
comes in. like
look,
side
everyone,
ball.
no. Take this all in for a sec. They're all being nice to each other. They're having a convo. Tommy's like, hey, you guys should come back to Jackson and grab a couple of supplies. You all seem like a decent group. But that's because they don't hate Tommy. They hate Joel.
Yeah, I just answered that. I'm guessing she didn't know what he looked like before.
No, she only heard his name.
Yeah.
Like you heard of us or something.
Yeah, you're like you've heard of us or something.
Because they have.
Oh! Oh!
But then it is a bit silly. She hadn't even heard him out and he just saved her life. So it is all kind of a
But
bit like...
it's because of what he did to her indirectly.
I think you'd
What if
forget
he's a
about
completely
that.
different Joel?
Yeah, that's the thing as well. She literally
Actually,
just...
yeah. If she got the wrong
You got
Joel,
the wrong Joel!
this would be embarrassing if she got the wrong Joel. But
There is actually a lot
What
of
madre.
faults to that, yeah. All she's done is her
But-
name. It is a bit of an odd name, but still.
Joel Miller.
that's the first time we would have heard his last name. By the way, they never say it. in the
But
first
she's
game.
already shot him in the leg, so if he said no, he just had his kneecap blown out for no reason.
Guess.
No, actually, it's Joel Marsden. Oh shit,
Yeah.
guys, we need to band him up. We got the wrong Joel.
Why don't you say whatever speech you got rehearsed? Get this over with.
Joel Chiller.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that'd fool her.
Yeah.
Tourniquet his leg. Do it.
But here we go. They do Joel disgusting in this scene. I love the way as well earlier I don't know if you guys heard it, but when Joel literally said who are you, she was like guess. Joel literally doesn't know because he didn't think what he did back then would have these consequences. But when you think about it, he did have this coming.
Clear out.
With all the people Joel killed in the last game,
Oof.
You stupid old man. You don't get to rush this.
That sounded tasty.
yum. This was the one this scene was the one I was waiting for. Yeah, well, it's the biggest scene in the game. It's the one that literally split the fan base right down to you either.
I was just
so
saying,
you
not
see
the
more
middle.
than-
I don't.
Not the
split in
middle,
the
but
middle.
like like you're either in the minority that you can get over what just happened, or you're in the majority
I mean-
who literally right now
Yeah.
anyone else would have just dashboarded after that scene. Literally,
Oh.
I've seen streams where people after that bit. They've quit the game, they've uninstalled it, they've thrown the disc out the window. Honestly, it's that bad.
Oh,
People get that
if,
triggered.
If I'm being honest with the whole game so far, if the game was somewhat interesting so far, I would have been triggered. But whereas cutscenes is not my style of game, so I've lost interest in The Last of Us 2
Is that
until
all of it?
gameplay.
What?
No,
that-
I'm assuming there's got to be more.
No. Well, you as Ellie, you need to hurry.
Right. So that golf club scene hasn't happened yet, and we're playing as Ellie, or is
That's
it?
happening.
That was
now.
just the first swing.
I think that's happening
When
now.
you get
See,
there,
there we
there's
go.
some.
Oh, what? So you get there during that?
Remember, she said she don't want to rush it. She wants to have fun.
Yeah, but we don't know how much time has passed, so I'm asking.
No.
I don't want it to be like one of those things where it's like, yeah, we're not going to rush
Like
this.
as
and
Ellie
then it
just
goes
got
to Ellie
here,
and
the
then-
first swing has been hit.
Oh, okay, cool.
Now she's literally.
Yeah.
Now she's literally.
That's the first part. More happens.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've seen the other scene.
But
to
wait,
be fair.
there's more.
Can you go
If
through
she
them?
did just end it like Joel said,
So you
then
can't
yeah,
even
you'd
go
get
through-
there and he'd already be
You
body
have
bagged.
that is stupid because you have literally fit through smaller gaps.
If they
through thinner panels.
That is,
do
that is-
circle, then up and X.
You can get through it.
Yeah.
Oh,
see?
thank God for
I was
that.
gonna
That
say.
would bug me, yeah, because we'll go through.
It's always up and X to squeeze through
Yeah,
tight
it is.
spaces.
Joel?
if literally, like, when Joel said, just say whatever speech you got and get this over with, if that was the case, then yeah, they'd literally be gone by now and you just find a bloody puddle with Joel in it. But because she wants to take her time...
You can't even jump over the banister.
Cries in pain.
Oh, this is a very MW2 map.
Yes, estate.
Yeah. I was wondering, I couldn't remember what it's called, but it very much reminds me of it.
Yeah, it
Literally
does. It looks.
It
very
looks
similar.
like, yeah, they very much got with it.
She's playing a full 9-hole game of golf with Joel at the minute.
Oh. I think I've seen that picture before.
By that point, you would have shot
Yeah, you
straight
shot
away
already.
as well. I feel like this scene, or this bit, they kind of rushed last minute.
Get her hand! Get the fuck off me!
Okay?
Again, this is to show you that this group specifically don't want to harm anyone else, just Joel.
Fucking die!
Because they could have killed Ellie by now as well, but they don't want to.
Realistically, they should have killed Ellie on time.
Yeah, but if they did, there'd be no game. Aside from
Yeah, I know, but
Who's gonna show up?
no one would ever let them go.
Yeah.
Because clearly what's going to happen is what they've just done. It's going to happen to them by these ones that have just watched it.
You want what I want, right?
End it. Now.
It might be echoing, yeah, because we do have the monitor speaker on, so these two can at least hear the dialogue.
We can move the mic away
Yeah,
a bit.
move it away a tad.
Get up.
I don't
Anyone
think
want
make
to
too
control
much of a
that?
difference. This is all just
Please stop!
scene now.
Please don't shoot! Joel, please get up!
They shouldn't have made him
dead.
save her life beforehand then.
No, they
Because
shouldn't.
realistically as well, she'd be a bit more, would have at least heard him talk.
I don't know.
Or at least have a, you know, some kind of
I don't know.
chance.
I don't know, because could you ever really forgive someone who did what Joel did
When
to
they
her?
just clearly saved your life and then helped you get out as well.
Really? Like, even... Because they...
Well, she would have been absolutely dead, and then they didn't leave her. They helped her get out even further. That's why I think you might be a
Cause
bit
do you want
lenient.
me to say, basically, what Joel did to her that has her so pissed?
Oh, we already know.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
on, I don't.
Oh, he doesn't. Basically, you know...
He killed her parents.
Yeah.
Dad,
Her dad was the surgeon who was meant to perform the operation on
I know
Ellie.
that.
And he basically killed her and a bunch of killed him and a bunch of other fireflies. So to her, he's basically fucked her life up.
Yeah. But then just saved her life too.
That's what I'm thinking. So you would have at least heard him out, like, not just killed him so brutally. That's why I think they
But
shouldn't
she's
have
had
added
4
that.
years
Ellie.
of hating him versus one deed that he's done.
It kind of makes up for it though. Because if he did,
What, so you're saying
She
if
would
someone literally
literally-
gunned down your family and then saved you once, you'd be like, oh, it's alright, bro. Forgive you.
no, you wouldn't forgive
Thank
him.
you for saving me, but you murdered my family. That's cool. You
You,
saved me
wouldn't
once.
forgive him, obviously, but you would be like, there would be questions in your
So
head.
you wouldn't murder him. You'd ask questions.
Yeah, there would be questions in your
Well,
head.
straight away, yeah, you'd at least let him talk before absolutely battering
Well,
him.
Abby's a more vengeful person. I'll at least say that. Because again, the main theme of Last of Us 2 is revenge. Abby got revenge on Joel.
Oh,
Now
yeah,
you're going to
you
play as
say
Ellie. You're
that.
going to get revenge on Abby.
I don't like the switching between characters though.
Well, you wish it was just one.
Just
the whole
one.
way
Pick
through.
either one of them at the moment. I don't really care which one they pick. Just one.
I agree, to be fair.
The switching between, I feel like it's not really even needed. That's the thing. It's not really added anything to it.
Well, now this next bit you're going to be playing as Ellie for like the next good couple of streams, I'd say. And yeah.
I was going to say, is that Tommy?
Yeah, that's Tommy. When he had that, I thought that was Joel's like ashes or something in it. Like they would have taken his body back,
It's a lunch,
cremated
yeah?
it. No, yeah, it's food because she hasn't eaten.
Yeah.
Both are battered as well because he literally had a bottle smashed into his head several times, and she got kicked by that
Oh, yeah, they got
by the
fucked up.
skinniest geezer there, who you, funnily enough, is her first kill. But yeah, that scene of Joel dying is literally the most controversial scene in the game, and like I said, after that scene, most people would have dashboarded out the game, uninstalled it, and called it a night. Loads of people literally just play up to that bit and then go and post their negative reviews on YouTube, and they're getting 1.5k views. They don't see the rest of the game through.
The annoying thing is, if they complained about the things I have, like, it is literal cutscenes and that's not their type of game, then I'd think fair enough, because it's just not their type of game.
Yeah. Yeah,
But they're
because that's
complaining
reasonable.
about just... Yeah, because, like, to me, this has been... has been boring, because we haven't actually done much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but that's like just personal reasons.
Mm.
But people have been slating the game for just every reason. But I mean, there is far too many cutscenes.
Yeah.
Got to admit, even if you love the game, you got to admit, it's just crazy. I don't know what the other AAA titles that I haven't played are like though.
I think
If they're like
every
this as well.
cinematic game you're
Because
gonna have.
Days Gone had
I think you like
a
God of War.
few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because there's a lot of interactable cutscenes.
There are in this though. When you're pushing zombies off you with square, those are technically scenes.
No, but I mean during the actual game cutscenes, you can press buttons to actually see what happens.
But not
in
all the
the
time.
outcome.
There are
No,
cutscenes
but
like this
majority.
where Kratos and his son do sit there and have a chat and then they get moving.
Yeah, that's true.
But even if it happened after getting into the game, like you're already invested, but this doesn't even give you a chance to get into the game. It's all cutscene for 2 hours straight.
I'm leaving
Yeah,
So
'cause
that's
it's set-
hard to watch it.
It's world building. So literally what you're saying is you don't like world building.
Well, no, because if they'd done it like 4 hours, it would give you not as much cutscene, because it has been all cutscenes, essentially, so far.
A bit of gameplay.
God of War does world building as you're traversing.
Yeah, but that does world building differently.
It's good world building though.
It is, yeah. But I'd say that this is good world building.
Fair play.
Again, it depends what kind of person you are. Like,
Yeah, this
we
is just
literally,
not my style
what we
of
have
game.
here is Arkady, Cinematic, and you're in between.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I think, I do prefer, I've always said I prefer the old style games. Because it's just literally straight in. The storyline's not the main thing, the gameplay is.
Because a lot of the games I've played are like this, and because I play a lot of those games, I like
Used to
them.
it,
But a lot
yeah.
of the games he's played are arcadey, and because he's played those games, he likes them.
Like
And a lot of the games you play are in between, so
Oh
you
no,
like
I've played
them.
a lot of
So-
games like this, but I think
No,
this
but
has
wouldn't
been
you say
the
more
worst
of your
so
games
far.
are arcadey? Because again, your NES and
No,
all that, like, retro.
new gen will be similar to this, but not
Spider-Man.
anywhere near this level.
Yeah, like Spider-Man's kind of like this. But I enjoy Spider-Man a lot.
Spider-Man
Yeah,
does it
Spider-Man's
well,
the right
though.
level of in between though.
Because even as a fan of it, you must admit there's a lot. Maybe there's two.
Again, I didn't hate it.
Do you feel like there was just
I
enough
like having something
50-50?
good to watch in between, like.
No, but there's stuff that could just be left out that drags it out for too long.
Literally, only 20 minutes of this first whole 2 hours has been needed for the game, I'd say.
Like, he could have literally dropped the lunch off, asked she's okay, how they're both doing, and then leave. But it's like, ugh.
Didn't even need to drop lunch off. They've both been beating the shit out of. Don't need to go see
No,
her.
but he needs a reason to go around there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Doesn't even need to go there. He's just being in the hospital resting.
No, that's a bit too much.
Yeah, that's a bit hard. Like, this is meant to be like Joel's surrogate daughter, double checking if she's okay, because she's basically lost the father figure of her life, pretty much.
What?
I just feel like now's a good time for a little nuke.
Where from?
Captain Price.
Yeah, he would actually.
But I'm not
Joel.
against them killing him off, to be honest, either.
Thank you. That's the only bit where I'm like, okay, finally.
Because
So,
I'd say so far that's the only memorable thing that's happened. Like, I honestly can't remember any more of the game apart from riding horses. Apart from Joel dying. So I'd say it's quite a big... And it's done its job. Everyone's talking about it. So it's done its job.
because it's like because Harry and I were talking about this before the stream, where I was telling him how most of the promotional material made you think that Dina, Ellie's girlfriend, was going to die. And yes, okay, if Dina had died, people wouldn't hate the game because she's not an iconic character. But at the same time, with how much you've spent time with Dina, if she died, would you honestly care? When Joel dies, you at least kind of, like you said,
It'd
it's,
be like a-
it's
No,
memorable.
Yeah, it's memorable.
If Dina died, you literally, like you said, you don't even remember anything to do with them aside from them riding horses. So if they killed her off,
Oh,
you'd be
and
like,
boning.
yeah, and boning. But aside from that, like, if they killed Dina off, you honestly would be like, well, this is pointless. I don't like when Ellie goes to get revenge, you wouldn't want to do it because you wouldn't care. Like, you'd honestly be like, this is tiring. You want to take a nap.
I will say that I thought that even with Joel's death.
Really, you don't
Yeah,
want to go
I'm
get
not-
revenge? You
I'm
don't want to
not-
go fuck them up?
I've not... that's why I say I want to give it 6 hours at least. So, like... Because like you said, it gets a lot more gameplay.
But you wouldn't want to give those 6 hours again if Dina died. Because I wouldn't. Personally, if Dina died, I honestly wouldn't give a shit.
Well, to be fair, if Dina did die, I'm pretty sure they'd have done more character building around Dina than what they've done so
Yeah, but
far.
they did, but it wouldn't be in the...
without being in this game.
They
True.
character building with Dina, they kind of did, but again, it depends whether you're actually going to take it in. Where someone like Harry wouldn't. Because again, if you're like me and you don't mind listening to them talking as they're riding the horses, you don't mind picking up the letters and, again, getting a good feel of the atmosphere, you take in that character build. But it's still not enough for Dina. Whereas again, Joel had a whole game.
In all honesty,
Joel had a whole
they could've
game
done
of
that,
character
though, if she
building.
was gonna die.
in all honesty, if at the end of this stream, if you start speaking about Dina, I probably would have said, "Who is that?"
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you one thing she's done this game. Oh, actually, she put a
saved your
mask
life
on,
a few
didn't she?
times.
Yeah, she put a mask on.
Oh, you're going into Joel's house now. This is where you get your second weapon as well. You get to.
Well, she doesn't even live with
I
him.
can go get
No. Well, because they're not related, so
It'd be a bit weird.
it would.
Would it?
Yeah.
I know they travelled together a lot, but again, they didn't.
They would have entered there, surely. Most people seeing him as father and
Oh yeah, no,
daughter
she's
anyway.
been over his, but now it's obviously hard for her to go in because
No,
he's
but
dead.
I would have thought they would have lived together.
No, they don't.
Considering the fucker by looks has a 6-bed house.
Oh yeah,
4
Joel
living
did get the
rooms.
nicest house in
I guess they
Jackson.
can watch TV.
No, but you can interact with like some of the.
No,
things
no, I
on
mean
the
in
side.
general, like if this. world
Jackson
was
does
real-
have
There's a
electricity and running
PS3
water.
and PS3, yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, they could play console, of course. But like, I was wondering if TV would be on, if that was a thing.
Yeah, Jackson does have running water and electricity. They established that in the first game. 'Cause in the
Bloody
first
nice
game,
house, though. Look at this gaff.
No, I meant like an actual TV broadcaster, like someone actually showing.
Oh,
shows.
live and stuff. No.
no, you wouldn't have live
All-
television
all
because
the
all the stations would be
Things
down.
would
Yeah,
be down, yeah.
but Netflix would have existed in 2013.
It's
So I guess
saying
just
that,
watching
though.
reruns.
They
of...
would have tried
If the servers
rebuilding
are
the networks and that,
Yeah,
so
but
they
they
could do live broadcasting.
Yeah, but they wouldn't be
thing.
getting paid for it.
Yes, they wouldn't want it.
No,
And again,
like,
what are you going to do?
in
like-
this sort of world, you might want to do a broadcast to get more people closer. So
At least
build
you
a
know
bigger
though
army or
Jackson has
something like that.
parties because again Ellie and Dina hooked up at a party.
Yeah.
But yeah, now this is basically look around Joel's house. You can see what like sort of hobbies he was into. But the main thing you want to do is you want to go in his room. There's a box and you can take his revolver, which is the revolver he had in the first game, and you get it as a weapon in this game.
That's cool.
And
Also,
shit.
you can go and find his coat as well in the wardrobe, and it's the same coat he got impaled with in the winter in the first game as well.
This one.
Yes, that one. It's the third one along.
I would love to watch the reactions of people that really get triggered by that joke.
Oh, they are the most
Yeah, you know.
saltiest reactions, honestly.
I thought I would have had more of a
Sniffing
reaction to it, but
Yeah, it's
Bless you.
weird.
I can see why it does trigger some people though.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I think they could have done a better
I've
death
seen
than-
ones where people lob their controller across the room and they're like, what the fuck? Why they do my boy dirty like this? No, fuck this game. And then you literally see them dashboard out the game. And I'm like, why? Like, for fuck, it's a game. Like, calm down.
That's cool. Oh, moonwalking.
Oh, this is cool as well if you remember the first game. Joel's picture of him and Sarah, which, if you
Oh,
look
yeah.
across, there's a picture of him and Ellie as well, which kind of shows you how, over time, Joel has replaced
Ellie.
Sarah with
Oh,
Ellie.
Sarah.
Yeah. Look there.
Yeah.
Although I don't get why you can't pick that one up, because that when I picked up the one of him and Sarah, I was like, nice.
It
It's
could
a
be-
reminder. But then you think Ellie would pick up the one of them two as well and be like, I didn't always see you as
unless
a
they've
father,
done
Joel.
that emotionally, it'd be too hard for her to pick up a picture of them two.
Maybe, but then at least maybe a prompt so you could press triangle and she like gets
Yeah,
a shaky
that's
hand
true.
near, you know, like Luigi's Mansion with the, where she could be like,
Well, because Resi 3 done it when you have the voice
Oh, and-
recorder when you need to get into a door and he
yeah, and
says
it's
about
empty.
6 different quotes.
And
like
also
the
as
door.
well, you missed it, but Belle picked up Joel's broken watch
No, no.
from the first game. And there you go, there's his revolver, which now you get as a weapon. And now you want to head downstairs.
Can you come down here?
I mean, you think she'd take
Okay.
that house though, wouldn't you?
She would.
At the end of the day, that is literally a huge house, and
Yeah, it's
she
massive.
probably lives
Well,
in a little
Where Tommy and
tent
Maria...
or something.
I think it's like a studio fraction.
Oh, this
isn't it?
douche.
What, Maria?
Yeah.
Maria's not a douche.
I don't know, she is.
She's Tommy's wife. One of the presidents.
Douche.
Douche.
Come on, man. Everyone knows the president is between a turd sandwich or a giant douche. And she's the president, so she is
Bring these people to
a
She
giant
helped.
douche.
She helped with Seth.
Ellie's gonna try
I
to
knew
come
she was a
after me.
douche. Or a turd sandwich.
Take her guns, lock up the horses.
Tommy's left her a letter saying he's gone to Seattle to go get the group that killed Joel.
Ooh.
Even though the night before Tommy said to Ellie, "Oh, you shouldn't go out and go out for revenge," but it's because Tommy wants to do it, not Ellie. But Ellie's gonna go do it
It's
anyway.
a bit different as well, though, because she's still only 19.
You should have given us
He's
the
an
room to
adult.
go after the
Yeah.
fuckers.
That's a
Wish
bit.
I
He
And
views
his
himself as
brother as
more.
well.
He'd be
Yeah.
using her as he'd be trying to protect her more.
Yes, like an uncle trying to protect his niece.
You going with her?
But at least
Yeah.
Maria's not stopping them from going.
It's because she's a woman herself, so she knows, yeah, go. And she's probably thinking them two can go there and save her husband as well.
Well, actually, then you'll like the next bit she says.
I told the stable to let you out with your horse.
But yeah, now you're going to get into
Perhaps
the
Nemo too.
into the meat and potatoes, basically. Because once you get to
now
Seattle,
you're getting into the game, basically.
yeah, because when you get to Seattle, that's when the proper revenge starts.
It
and
has
they're fucking
taken
up the
a long
WLF.
time, to
Oh,
be fair.
it really has, just to get into the game.
Of course.
Yeah, the first Last of Us had a much better intro, I must say.
Well, again, that was Doomsday, though. That was setting up the apocalypse.
That
If
was
I'm-
good.
This, you already
If
know
I'm
the apocalypse
totally honest
exists.
with you, at least Superman 64 gets it over and done with quite quick as well.
That intro sucks arse though.
If
Then
we're
there's not
classing
always-
this as
Oh,
all
that's
an
true.
intro, though,
No, I wouldn't say this is all an intro. I'd say this is the prologue.
because it feels like we haven't actually completed a level yet. If you know
Yeah.
what I mean, in a sort of sense.
Yeah, but games nowadays don't technically have levels. They just have, like, set pieces, sections, areas.
Yeah, that's right.
When you're talking levels, now you literally are speaking like arcade.
And otherwise, like, what was it, Dead Rising 4? They done it really perfectly in chapters. I think it was that game. That
Yeah,
was,
it was
that
in
was
chapters.
laid out really well.
But then
That
when you go
game.
in the chapter select, some of the stuff you've done will come up as chapters. So the game classes it as what you've done technically was like a chapter.
Well, on this.
Joel couldn't get to his gun.
Now you're in Seattle day one.
So what chapter would this be?
Two.
Scared?
Yeah, so that is basically all.
I didn't even think
Yeah,
about it.
the first
it's a
level.
long chapter, but it's
Yeah.
still a chapter. You're saying like that wasn't a chapter.
No, that's what I'm saying. It was all that was the first chapter, is what I'm saying. And that's long for a first chapter.
But
Like
if
the
you-
first level is what I'm saying. That was all felt like leading into this bit, which is the second.
No. Fully conscious. Non-fungal person. 10? Wow. What
But now,
happened?
yeah, you ride into Seattle, solve a couple of puzzles, and then
I stabbed him. Shit.
you kill. Infected, humans, anything that moves.
I'm a real badass. So how lost are we? Not. Uh-huh. Hey, have a little faith.
I got her.
What about those crazy cannibals you said you and Joel ran into? They came out.
Oh, and I do like the conversation they have here because they reference other people that Joel would have probably pissed off.
Didn't
Yes.
seem like the same group. Maybe those black
Because
smugglers
when they
were
and the smugglers in Boston as well, referring to I don't know if you remember.
You're from Boston, huh?
Do you remember Robert? Well, I doubt you will because he was like the first guy you kill in Last of Us 1.
What was his part in the game?
You know when you play as Joel and Tess tells Joel that Robert tried to kill her because he's got their guns,
Yeah.
and you go through like his whole area with all the smugglers, you kill all the smugglers, you chase him down, then he tells you sold your guns to Marlene and you kill him.
Yeah.
That's what they're talking about here.
Oh no.
Because Dina's basically asking Ellie, like, who do you think these people were? Like, who do you think killed Joel? And Ellie's basically saying, well, Joel pissed off a lot of people.
Yeah.
He pissed off the cannibals, which was David's crew. He pissed off the smugglers. He pissed off the fireflies. Ultimately,
It could be
we're
anyone.
not... Well, that's what you're supposed to think. I know who they are, and I've told you who they were. Like, but yeah, this is when they're trying to narrow it down. It's supposed to make you like think as you play, because then you will be.
Imagine if
Because
this
if you
game
care
had
enough, you
no
will be.
spoilers before it got released. They managed to. I know it's virtually impossible.
It
for
is virtually
anything
impossible.
To do that
I mean,
now,
look
but
at Crash 4.
that
The
would be
trailer got
huge.
leaked.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
images of the game got leaked days before the trailer.
This
so-
would have been even bigger if they didn't
yeah,
get
but
leaked before. This would have gone.
but to have a game with
astronomical.
0 spoilers, the internet would have to
That's
be
why
down.
it's
Like
hard now,
completely
yeah.
down. It is impossible to have a game without spoilers now. Smash gets it the worst and all. Like literally, when they go and leak the characters.
Anything, even little games get. them now.
Yeah, everything. It does
That
suck.
is a shame.
It does suck. The
If
game
they manage to keep a lot of this, but where you already know what happens,
Sure
maybe
seems
that.
quiet.
that can sour the mood.
Yeah.
Think about how well we
Because
hide
if you
our
didn't
workouts.
know,
Could have been quite an
the
interesting.
gears would be
yeah.
spinning in your head because you'd
Scares
want to
me.
like come up with theories, and those theories would then branch off into other theories and questions, and then you start thinking, oh, what other characters could they bring back as well? And but no, you know what's going to happen.
Is
Yeah,
he going to be coming up to doing something soon?
Yeah, you're gonna
Yeah,
That's what I was wondering.
you're gonna
If
get
it's
to the
just
gate
it.
puzzle. There you go. Here it is.
Well, is that the QZ? Yep.
I know why you're laughing.
High spots.
Just, it's so trash.
I know why you're
That was a
laughing.
good 2-3 minutes.
Don't
of just,
overlap.
And then a puzzle.
Trespassers are in sight. That's friendly.
I thought I could pick something up from this dude.
At least we know we're in
No.
the right place.
Oh, he's missing a
Where is
foot.
everyone?
that's
Must have got
it.
eaten off by an infected or something.
There's gotta be a way
WLF, trespassers killed on site.
The
I've
Washington,
seen this bit, I think, or pictures of that bit.
the Washington
actually.
Liberation Front.
I've seen pictures of that bit.
That's a mouthful.
They are the squad that are basically trying to take over Seattle, and there's another squad trying to take over Seattle as well, called the Scars. Well, Scars are their nickname. They have another name that's really long and stupid to pronounce.
Is SCAR an acronym?
No.
Ah.
No, just the WLF call them Scars, but they have a really stupid, complicated name to pronounce, and it just... basically they're cultists. The Scars are going up against cultists.
Anything good in there? Found an old tourist map.
The WLF have another nickname as well. Even because they're called the Washington Liberation Front, but then their nickname is WLF, and they have another nickname called the Wolves.
Good thing is though, you've got a map now. So pretty much anything's possible.
Map.
But yeah, you need to climb over the gate. Then on the other side, you have to figure out how to power the gate to open it so Dina can get through.
Ah, okay.
Is it
Okay,
a tough
fair
puzzle or
enough.
is it pretty simple?
Pretty simple. But I think that because I've already done it.
Yeah.
If it's anything like the throwing the rope, it might take you a couple of guesses.
That I feel like the rope just didn't tell you what to... Did it tell you what to do?
No, it was just Dina was like, hey, see how we can get up there? And you had to figure out how to throw the rope.
That's pretty cool.
Yes. Fedra were the government. They're all dead now. Well, the ones in Seattle are all dead. The ones in Boston and that's still alive. I think.
That stage 4 one looks gross.
I think stage 4 is a bloater.
It did, yeah, it looked like the third one was a clicker, but I couldn't tell what the
Yes.
fourth one was.
Yeah, because stage 2 is a stalker, stage 1 runner. Yeah. Those were the original 4. This game adds a 5th, but that's like between clicker and bloater, which is the shambler. But yeah, all you got to do is literally just climb and get higher on the gate. If you want to look around for supplies, I mean, there's like always stuff like alcohol, bullets, gears, like right there,
Gear.
that you can grab. But if you are just someone who, you want to just get into Seattle, then just climb up and do the puzzle on the other side, and then you're in.
Holding cells. Soldiers have them in Boston too.
Giving it a note.
I like how they refer to Boston a lot, but that's because Ellie must have heard well, actually, Ellie's from Boston, as well as, well, Joel was. They've lived away from Boston for 4 years now, so...
Oh, I just did it. Right, so how do I climb this shitty gate?
You need to climb one of these things and then do a running jump.
Oh, actually, yeah, I think I know how to get up there. Do you want me to get up there?
Yeah.
I think I know. I may be wrong. It's just when you were running past, it looked like you could climb these and run and jump.
Correct.
Nice. Let's see. Yes. They've made that quite smooth.
What, the climbing?
Yeah. Oh, actually.
Although that distance is a bit too far, try jumping on the other truck. But it is platforming between trucks. Yeah, like, you know, whatever these things are, like caravan truck.
But them?
No, behind you.
Yeah, the one that
The one
that's
there.
the one.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
So yes, we have platforming. Ooh.
Actually, I have no clue where you've even got to go.
Literally right. Please tell me you saw it.
Yeah, that truck I found the stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4 thing in.
Oh, you
Again,
know where you
correct.
gotta go? Well, this way.
I thought you was gonna die.
No, that's not high
No,
enough.
surely that's not high enough for you. I was thinking
If
even
you
I could
jump
make
off
that.
the gate and fall down, then you die.
You did.
So what was you saying, sorry? Where you gotta go?
Turn right.
Okie dokie. Okay.
How did you manage
That
to
was
solve
my
the
right.
puzzle, but the wrong one? The wrong one.
I'll be honest, I
It
weren't
is Harry
watching what you
Potter.
was
I
doing.
know, but still.
I wasn't watching what you was doing, I just heard him say you got to jump over something. I was thinking there's something there, but when I got up there, the jump was no there.
Oh,
But you
At
know
this
where it
point,
is?
at this point,
There
I've
you go.
gotten so used to it now. I don't know if you can tell.
It's amazing. It really is amazing.
'Cause I'm not even sure, honestly, this game's made me zone out so much.
Oh god.
So I don't know what you've
Right.
actually got. Oh, there. Beautiful. I honestly didn't know where you had to go.
Oh, well,
Oh,
that's
see,
Oh, that was
something. It weren't
close.
the right bit.
That was very close. There you go.
Oh, almost
She can't
fucking
reach
jumped.
that.
Boost.
Dina, hey, help me up here.
Give me a hand.
Give me another chance.
Let's go, Dina.
She ain't throwing it that high.
Abby could.
Yeah,
Dina, not so
yeah,
much.
no, but they weigh literally.
To be fair, Abby could throw her over the fucking gate.
them two look like they weigh the exact same. There's no way she's got the upper body strength to lift that whole body a good foot or two like that.
Abby
in the
could
air.
javelin Ellie over the gate. Kill her.
Abby
though.
would beat Thor in an arm wrestle.
In all fairness,
Oh.
I'd rather be on Abby's team than
Oh.
Ellie's.
What, with the WLF?
No, 'cause realistically, Abby would win out of a fight in these two.
Oh, great. So you
Yeah,
like
she
the
would.
second half of the game. Just it takes a while to get to
If
the
they
second
have a
half of the game.
fight, like hand-eye coordination fight,
Oh!
and Ellie wins, I'm gonna be fuming.
I'm gonna watch.
The only reason why Ellie wins, though, is because you play as her. Because
they have to win.
she has to win because she's technically...
Well, you're
the
gonna
good
watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch most of the important cutscenes when I get in.
You're gonna
one.
ruin it.
Yeah, you don't want to save it for when we do it live?
Oh
So you can react to it at the time?
I'm good.
I'll wait.
Just tied.
Although, to be fair, if you do watch them, probably save us time, so we could just skip them in the stream.
Why don't you watch him?
Because he doesn't
I
care.
just don't want to, I'll be honest.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Where do I need to go?
Over the thing. Yeah, over that.
But it looks like this game's
Not
got
that.
Bell, this game looks like it's got Bell hooked.
Oh right, CCC, Senor.
Some parts, I can see him.
You might have a new Last of Us fan.
I doubt it.
Yeah, the noise didn't sound promising.
I need closure. So
You want to see the ending now? Or
it would kick myself at work, at home, from about to go to sleep, that I haven't seen it.
normally, some games do get me like that. That's when I know it's a good one. If I play it, come off it for an hour, and all I'm doing is thinking about going back on it,
Yeah.
that's when I know it's a game I love because I have to stay on it.
Like, I hate games where like the enemy almost wins and then you beat them, and it's like, what if you lost? What if you lost? And it's like, when they never get answered, it sucks. That's why I love Injustice 2 so much.
Yeah.
We should do a stream of that one day.
We've got to do the first one first.
Oh, indeed.
They made the first one free.
The first one is really good.
Did they redo the first one on PS4?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
the,
gonna say, I feel like they did, yeah.
Yeah, Ultimate Edition.
We could always do them one day. I've done the first. Really, I'm excited to play the second one, actually.
I can't believe you haven't yet. Oh,
It
obviously
didn't
your
work on the
PS4
other
bugged it up,
PS4,
but
did it?
Still, it's such
I
a
wonder
good
if I put it
campaign.
on this one, it's the disc. Or if it. No, the disc
I bet
was
it's the
fine, yeah,
disc,
disc was
yeah, I
fine.
bet it's
The
the disc.
PS4 just would not read that game.
That's important. You need to, you'll have to refer back to these codes.
I was
when
going to say,
you
I
run
won't be able
into
to
them.
memorise all that.
No, you keep the note. So you have to, when you get to a gate and you're like, okay, there's a keypad,
Something.
you'll go into your bag, pull the note back out, and then look at the numbers. And there's a safe that one of the safe combos is one of the codes for a gate. But you'll find a letter beforehand that will say, I think like it's a letter that's literally like, hey Jerry, left stuff in a safe for you, the code is the same as a gate, and then you look at the gate code and you put it in. But some of the more memorable safes in the game that you crack open do have some proper funny
That's a
or
generator.
memorable puzzles. Like again, the one with the dog being Employee of the Month, I liked that one. Just because it was like, I don't know, funny in a way. There's another one that's really tedious because the code is on something really small that you have to aim with your gun to see it.
What, with the light on or something?
No. It's just literally the piece of paper it's on.
Oh,
It's
it's
really
so
small.
small.
Yeah.
Brick.
I can explain because well, I'll just tell you what it is because we won't get to it for hours
That
anyway.
looked pretty cool.
There's one of the saves you find is in a caravan, and the note's like, "Hey man, left shit in a safe." The combo is when I scored the big one, and when you think the big one, when you look around in the caravan, there's posters of him catching a fish, and your eyes immediately dart to them because they're massive posters, and the date underneath says like when he caught the fish. So I thought it was them, but no. When he says the big one, you're meant to walk up to a table, and there's a lottery ticket on the table, and it's got winning numbers on it, and that's the safe combo.
pretty cool,
But the
that.
lottery ticket's so fucking small, you wouldn't notice it. Because again, when it said the big one, and the first thing that you pretty much see, is a giant fish poster
Oh, that's
with a
also
date
what you say.
underneath
You
it.
say, oh, it's a big one.
Exactly, but no, he means the big one as in the big Akashi one just before the apocalypse happened. So you know how you just you know how you just powered one thing, you got to power another thing,
Oh.
but with the same cable.
Oh.
There it is. I wonder if you figure out how to get it over here though, because the cable's not long enough if you try and go around.
Get Scorpion.
Oh,
Get
I
over
was
here.
just gonna say
Oh,
that.
for real?
I'm not them exact way. I was gonna say, why don't you just do a Scorpion impression and see if it
Get
works?
over it. Scorpion.
I wasn't going to do the impression, I was going to let you do it, but I was going to set you up.
Oh, goddamn. Can I throw it over the fence?
Try. It's all about
There's-
experimentation.
There's endless opportunities in this.
Basically.
Oh, I can just make my own one then.
Yeah, look, it worked.
Woo! Just literally.
Imagine if she went
Oh, if
right
it
in.
snaps,
It don't reach us like that far away.
That would suck. Like literally just.
Then smash
Jesus.
that window, and there's a keypad. You got to put a number into, and then the gate opens.
Kia!
It's just you can't access the keypad when there's no power running to it.
I thought that was a note.
No rags for crafting.
Oh, I want
Rags
that
and
principle.
alcohol make it. Oh, hello.
Hey, a new follower.
Don't even
thank
want to
you.
try and pronounce that. That is literally
There's
just
a few coming through. Big thank you for them.
Thank you,
Juan
ma'am.
Cruz
Oh,
320.
I need the paper. Thank you very much.
Big thank
Yeah,
you
you
for the
need
new
to-
follows.
So go on the note and then read the code for the main gate.
I'm trying to figure out how to get the note out.
Touchpad. R1. Oh, yeah, there you go. Then, yeah, checkpoint codes. Main gate 0512.
Thank you. 0512, let's go.
Oh, no. 1, 2.
1 2.
1, 2.
Oh no!
Not
Gosh!
2, 2. Not 2, 1, 1, 2.
Oh god.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
more followers piling up.
2 not 2 1 1 2.
Elva Dada Jock and
Good go.
We can't
It's a
pronounce
Boy
them either.
512.
It's a boy.
I'm guessing that's it.
I think it's ya.
Oh, I didn't see the Y.
It's your boy.
I'm not sure if you said that or if you said it's a boy.
I said it's a boy.
Can I just
yeah.
say, well,
I
that
didn't
is
see
a
the
weird
Y.
name. That isn't. It's
they-
a boy.
They
Well
could
done.
have named that after finding out they're having a son.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought.
I was thinking that's an odd one, but then when I see the one, I was like, oh, that's right.
Pablo's L 16 and Nando Killer.
Psst. Psst. No, that's what he says.
Yeah, Nando Killer.
Psst. Oh god.
That's a cool name, actually.
You just like
to
the
get
psst
that on the
at the end.
Yeah, you go add that little.
Or it's Nando Killer PS as in PlayStation.
No, that's not
Yeah,
good.
that's not fun.
Life Cal, brother of Kal-El.
Shit, look.
Son of Krypton.
Why
Remember who you are.
that accent? Son of
Because Wonder Woman.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Don't you remember in Justice League when she's got him with the lasso of truth? And please tell me you've seen Justice
No
League.
one remembers that film.
I was just thinking, I remember parts of it,
I remember that film where
but I feel
remember
like I remember all the trash parts of it.
I remember the scene where Aquaman's sitting on the lasso and
Oh, and he starts speaking his mind, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Honestly, I don't mind if we die." And he like,
Yeah.
and then he
And
calls her gorgeous,
I
and
feel
then they're
like
like,
there's a cyborg scene with boxes as well.
Yeah, there is.
And yeah, that.
And when they fight
not
Superman,
great.
that's about it. Because
Yeah, that scene's just before they fight Superman.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember the scene before.
There's loads
No,
of
it's in,
people
like,
coming in though.
before
Big
he
thank you
throws
for all
the
them
first
coming
punch.
I don't remember that scene. I honestly don't. I
It's
remember
in the same
fight.
scene. It's like what you're saying is you don't remember the dialogue, you just remember the fight.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah.
The main bit though, innit?
More specifically, when he's got Wonder Woman and Aquaman by the throat, and Flash tries to flank him, and it doesn't work.
Yeah, because he can actually see up to his speed.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool scene when he's like slowly looking at him. That's like fucking awesome. 1382.
And a big thank you for all those follows coming in. We really do love it. We love it.
Tonicast 111.
More people
Live
in it,
with
so
a-
we're back in a sec now.
Live with Cal.
No.
Nascimento 31, Rage Quan, King Jonesy, and PC or P Quattro. I don't know.
Wow. He wasn't even funny.
I know.
For God's sake.
It wasn't. Yeah, nothing funny.
No, he just said, "I'll be back in
I
a
said,
second."
I'll be back in a sec. I guarantee I haven't missed much.
But it was how much he laughed. It wasn't even funny.
Because you started laughing.
I just said, "Oh God," and then you were missing yourself. Good Lord.
Have you done all the power yet, by the way?
No, I actually don't know what I've got to do.
You need to I think you need to put in another code.
Is it just
Yeah, I
because
need
we've
power.
not been paying... Could you
No,
watch
I
the
need
cutscenes
power.
before? Is it just because we've not been paying much attention to them, so we don't know what we're doing? Or is it
No,
not
yeah, I
actually
need
that
power.
obvious?
Needs power.
Yeah, you need to power that,
But,
and then you can put a key.
I'm trying to
code
figure out where the
in. You need the you need to
pool
find
of
the generator.
thing is.
Like, do the cutscenes make it obvious what you've got to do? Because we haven't been watching too
Not the
much,
cutscenes.
I've been
The
watching the cutscenes.
not the
I know.
cutscenes.
Yeah,
The
I've been
dialogue
cutscenes
as
to
you
them.
play.
Oh,
Like when they
okay,
banter
yeah.
between each other, they're telling
So
each
you
other
have got
what
to
to do.
listen to that for them.
Yeah, it
Or if you're just playing on your own, you know what you... Because you'll be listening to it more, like...
it's not a stream-friendly game.
Yeah,
unless you're
yeah,
one of
yeah.
them streamers that don't talk.
Yeah, I
But
Yeah,
then you
it's
don't-
hard.
But then you don't
It's
want to
hard
watch them
talk
stream.
and stream. Yeah.
Yeah, there are games you can commentate over.
Casual games.
This ain't one
Casual
of them.
games
Yes,
are more
exactly.
easier to
Yeah, I'm
do
not gonna
like
lie. I
that.
can't
This
find
game is
Oh,
way.
one minute, here we
This
go.
game is way too.
I knew it'd been in horse.
No.
This game is way too
Why?
pay 100% attention. Which when you're
Yeah.
streaming it, you're not going to.
Yeah, yeah.
Hands down. you're not
No,
going
that's-
to.
Oh.
Okay.
No, you need to do that.
Fan it.
Smart. Smooth as butter. Alright, we're back.
You've been hit by. You've been what?
Oh, I remember this. Yeah, you need gas.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
You're telling me she... Is that the first time she's got to that bit?
What do we do?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I was going to say, did she see that at the beginning?
No.
See that there's no
No,
gas
no,
and
no.
go back
Now
to
you
it?
go into the actual city, and then
Ah.
you've got to scout a bunch of buildings to find gas.
Oh, bloody
Okay, so now I need to go to the left. Okay, I knew I had to go over here just because there's the barbed wire.
So
that
what's
makes
the point
sense.
of finding
If
these
you're
things?
lucky, you could get the building that's got the
Ride around
gasoline in it
and
straight
see what
away.
we see.
It depends if you know what it
You
is.
think Tommy came
Now,
from?
this is the open world section of the game. When you get to here, if you
I've
hold
seen
down...
this picture. This picture here is what's on PlayStation Store, I'm sure.
Yeah, if you hold the touchpad, you can look at the map, it tells you where you are, and it tells you where all the buildings are.
We're here.
There you go.
Okay, cool.
And if you read a note about a building, Ellie will jot that place down on the map. And if you've gone to a building and got everything inside of it, she'll cross it off.
Damn.
When I say everything inside of it, I mean everything that, like, for instance, if there's a letter inside of it and you don't pick it up, if she leaves, she don't cross it off. If there is, then, yeah.
This looks pretty cool.
Basically, like, it's like doing quests in an RPG, except they're not quests.
Checks quest.
Because again, you could go straight to the correct building, get the gasoline, go back there, put it in, go through the gate, you're done with the open world section. Also, this is where you can get the shotgun, and it is optional. It's in the bank, and you don't have to go to the bank. So if you don't go to the bank, you don't get the shotgun.
Ration distribution center.
As well as there's a safe in the music store. So if you don't go to the music store, you don't get the supplies in the safe.
Fuck, I'll get in there. I want to get in this building, this Fedra.
Round the other side.
Some people did.
Round the outside. Round the outside.
Oh, just checking now. Dark it is outside, because again,
Oh, yeah.
when we stream in real life, we do stream up until a certain point. We have actually gone quite far.
Yeah, I was
like,
going to say
in
about
terms of time.
10ish, innit? Usually
Yeah.
just before, actually.
Hydra secured the
But-
shit out of
A
Lisbon.
decent part one, I'd say.
Boston always had
I do reload. It's R2, innit?
R2 when not aiming.
Okay, it's not working.
Yeah, because your clip's full.
Okay. Oh, this is a shotgun. No, it's not.
No, hunting rifle.
Oh, I thought it'd have more than three bullets.
You can upgrade it if you get loads of gears.
That makes sense.
I think you've actually gone for the right building straight away.
Ah.
I think. Don't quote me on that.
Alright, I got you.
Because to be fair, when I played, I explored every building and they all felt the same-ish. The only one that really stuck out to me was the bank for the fact that there's the shotgun and that's where Nathan Drake's ring is as well.
So cool. Doesn't matter what game it's got to respect the the sort of Easter eggs.
Yeah, the Easter eggs.
Because it's not the same universe. But games that do the same universe thing as well, that's also got to be respected. That's also.
Although I don't know, because they don't exactly confirm or deny if it is.
Yeah, but it's zombies in there. There's no zombies in there.
But you don't know when Uncharted's set.
That's true.
They don't tell you when it's set. If they were to like, I don't know, one day, it would be rare. I doubt they ever will. But if they were to one day connect the dots,
that would be awesome.
And say like Nathan Drake's storyline ended a date before the outbreak. Because again, the outbreak would have been 2013.
Yes.
Because the way the Last of Us timeline is the Last of Us timeline is basically when the outbreak started, which is when Sarah died. That was 2013. Then you fast forward 21 years and you play as Joel. Joel does everything he does with Ellie. So that would be 21 years after 2013. So that would be 2024.
What's that?
I'm figuring out the Last of Us timeline. There's a clicker there, by the way.
Oh fuck! What's the math?
What, the timeline?
Yeah.
So, the events of Last of Us 1 are 21 years after 2013, because the outbreak would have been in 2013. So yeah, 2024, yeah. And then this is 4 years after 2024, so it'll be 2028.
This is 2028.
Oh
No! Did you shoot and they would come running?
No, I got spoiled by
a runner,
speeder or whatever they're called.
Runner.
Yeah. Runner.
So yeah, this would be...
One of them quick fuckers, them ones.
Oh no, stop hurting.
So yeah, this would be 2028.
Oh, go on.
No.
I think they take 2 headshots.
Yeah,
so, yeah, they do, because you have to break the fungus armor and then you have to shoot them in the head.
Fungus. Tasty.
Oh, that one's wearing a backpack.
Oh.
Do you need to take the back? Is there stuff in the backpack?
No.
They can drop stuff though.
This building though, again, if it's the building I'm thinking of, this is where the gas is to power the gate, which means you've basically done the main bit straight away. But
Good. That's what you want,
again,
isn't it?
yeah, but
Yeah.
I was just telling him, you missed it.
Uh-oh.
There are a bunch of optional buildings you can go to, and the shotgun's in one of them. So if you don't go to that optional building, you don't get the shotgun.
Fuck off. I feel like the shotty would be so good right now. Oh!
If you went to the bank, you'd have it. But
Look at his moves though, he don't need it.
Why did she dash forward? I press square. What does square do?
Melee.
Oh, that's why. Fuck's sake.
Melee's really good against the normal zombies though. If you have
Not
a weapon.
clickers.
Not clickers, useless. But
Clickers, you
normal
need
ones,
to
bang, bang.
Clickers, you need to have a bat, crowbar, pipe, anything. Although even with a bat, unless you've got scissors
If
tied
I
to
was
it,
you, oh, you can't even sneak up because he's watching them.
And
Ping
you
them
can't-
off, I'd ping them off.
and you can't craft silencers yet either.
Or go pick up a brick somewhere and just throw it over there so they run.
I don't have a brick.
You don't have a brick.
No, can you not find one somewhere?
Probably, but by the time he does,
Or if you kill at least one clicker.
yeah, it does make
A
it
big
easier.
thank you for all those follows. They're coming in. We love it. We really
No,
do.
right.
That one's not even noticed. And then
I'd
just get rid of
use the
that
hunting
one.
rifle, yeah, on the clicker.
Tango down.
Bosh.
I mean, she is bullseye useless. She's done one shot and all of that. Oh, no. Not when it's done so well.
Oh! Tango neutralised. Yeah, shit.
Might want to reload though.
Oh, I was pressing square.
I think that's all of them. I don't get it.
Yeah, in this area, you can visit the music shop, the pet shop, the bank, and this building. And the bank is where the shotty is.
Maybe.
Do you not go back on yourself to it though? Or do you not go past it again? Like if you go
You
past
don't
it,
have
you're
to.
done. Okay, yeah.
Legit, if he's got this, if this is the right building, he's literally done the
Because
main
if it's
bit
like
straight
Resi, you
away.
need to go like past the same buildings and in and out of them like 10 times.
You literally
Check
just
it all about.
need, you just need the petrol. That's it, and then you're good to go.
Yeah.
I think this is it. Yeah, I remember it being.
This looks nice.
I remember it being
attorney!
in the courthouse. Yeah, I think this is it. As well, I think there's a weapon holster you can get. I think it's in the safe. If not,
Overruled.
This place is a
Something's going to happen in here, like a big.
Oh, optional
turnout.
conversation. Oh, well, oh, there you go.
Hotel.
That's another thing I like. You can trigger them from a distance. In Last of Us 1, you had to go up to and press triangle.
Oh, that sucks ass.
So I'm telling you, they were so easy to miss.
Plans just now, so
Like
And
3
we're-
metres away, wasn't it, mate? Let me come over to you.
Yeah.
dumb joke.
And when one of the trophies is do optional conversations, it was fucking tedious.
That sounds shit. You miss one and you're fucked.
Basically. And the last game didn't have collectible tracking as good as this game. So if you missed
Oh, right,
anything,
right.
you had
Yeah, I
to
don't think it
replay
had
the whole
any,
game.
Did it really?
No, it didn't. This game has collectible tracking. When you beat the story,
Oh, there
there
it
is
is.
there is an option to toggle collectible tracking when you do New Game Plus. So literally on the side there, they'll tell
Push
you
that thing
how many
right
things are in a
over.
certain area.
And then jump
Oh
on it and then jump
yeah,
over,
he's
maybe?
a genius, isn't he?
Thank you.
Look at him go.
I don't like to brag.
I suppose you got it right this time.
Imagine if it didn't work. No, rule that. That's not what you gotta do.
Oh, no.
There should be.
It's
Yeah,
sussed
there
it.
should be a. I'd be
Could
surprised.
you imagine if it was right up
I'd
against
be
the
surprised
scene
if
and
it
we're like,
faked you
oh,
out.
yeah, that's
maybe it weren't the right idea then.
Hey,
That'd
language.
be funny though.
Also,
Oh wait, what?
it's empty.
What?
That never happened.
What's that?
Oh, they probably changed it.
I'll try our luck at the courthouse garage.
Oh wow. No, that didn't happen for me. That's actually impressive.
Oh.
What, that it's been dragged out?
No. So, for me, because I did all the optional stuff first, there is another gas tanker underground. And when I went to that one, she was like, oh, this one's empty. Then when I went to the courthouse, there was petrol in it. So, I think the game's scripted, so it's always the second one you go for.
What's the odds the other one's like really far away?
No, there's
I mean-
there's only two, but no, it's not that far.
Oh.
But I know it's underground.
Sometimes. Really?
I'm just surprised because I thought, oh, well, yeah, this is where I got it, so you've hit the right
I
spot.
can't wait to see the reaction back when you literally go, oh, no, this didn't happen, and his fate just go, oh. Like it's just been sucked
happy to
out
go
of
back
him,
to the
like,
game.
No, but
yeah.
I just find it interesting that it does actually change for different players, because I would have thought if it was scripted, like, then this would have been it. Like,
Yeah.
you should have had it. But if you were like me and you did the side stuff first, then you would have got it here, because there's only two places you can get it, and this was where I
So
came
there's
second.
no reason for him to be in here then, or does he just leave?
Unless you want to get supplies, then no.
I honestly don't even know the way out now. I
You
can't
need to
get
find a
out there.
rope,
Ah,
and then you got to swing to that window.
where's a rope? The old rope, If I can find one.
But I'm actually that's what made me think. Oh,
I
that's
thought,
interesting
yeah.
because again, this was the last place I visited, and then I done it. So that makes me think. Yeah, they have made it, so it
No.
has to be the second gas tanker you visit.
What was that? Oh!
Some
Revolver
bullets
ammo.
over there.
Ah, give me here. Look like a pack of Skittles.
You need that to go up there.
Ah, okay, yeah, that checks out. Come here. I didn't mean to. I thought it was hold circle.
I fucking wish you got dragged back too.
Over there.
There.
And the other one's not even helping, she just run off.
You just watch,
It's
bitch.
clearly
Oh, she's
heavy.
not even watching.
Yeah,
she's
it's clearly
pretending.
heavy, yeah. Oh.
There we go.
Oh, no. And up. X. How bad. Pressed all of them but square and X.
I've done that a couple of times.
Oh, a letter.
Oh, piece of candy. I thought I said Squidward. Sergeant Ward.
This could
Right.
not.
Robert Miller.
This could tell you an area. Yeah, 'cause she's writing something down on the map. So basically, that letter's like referenced another area that you could potentially go to.
Awesome. Is that over there?
There's the rope.
Yeah, you use that to swing over to there and then climb out the window.
The other balcony with the...
I think when you climb out the window, it does checkpoint and autosave. So where it's getting dark, like, did you want to wrap it up there and then
Yeah.
next stream? Because if you are gonna, I
It's holding.
don't know if you're gonna explore this area, but it might take you a while to figure out where the underground petrol
It is
tank
late, to be
is.
fair.
So yeah, I don't think you'll do it in this stream.
We.
And then fingers crossed, viewers. Hopefully this week we'll do a weekend stream because we have been in the talks about it.
Indeed.
Yeah.
About doing one on a Sunday.
Monday now. Right.
Sunday, you and oh yeah,
I can't
what's
do
Sunday?
Saturday.
Yeah, so if we do one on a Sunday, which
Yeah,
would be good
I
because that'll be
should
our
be
first
fine,
weekend stream.
Yeah,
So
well,
yeah, like if you
yeah.
press start, if the restart checkpoint says yeah, there you go, less than a minute ago, the game's
Okay.
auto-saved here, you
Ah,
can
cool.
quit. So I think yeah, like we'll wrap up there because again, like
Numb
it's getting
arse.
dark in our time. It may be nice, bright and sunny in your time zone, but either way, that's it for part 1 of Last of Us Part 2, which is really weird to say out loud. But yeah, we'll be carrying on whichever game really, like potentially SpongeBob because you haven't played it yet.
Oh, that'd be so,
So
cool.
we'll be doing that next stream, and again, that could be our first weekend stream. So if Sunday's an easier day for you, even if you're watching this as a YouTube video and you thought, damn, I really wish I streamed weekends, yeah, this could potentially happen. So you definitely want to follow all the socials down below, it's YouTube, Twitter, and join the Discord if you want to talk about anything Last of Us or gaming related. And until then,
Anything, almost.
almost. Yeah, don't tell us about your breakfast or who you slept with the other night. Like, just, why?
Could have just ended it at breakfast. Flex was like, could I though?
Could I? That's the easy way. But yeah, we'll catch you all in the next one.